Back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. This is Trojan1979. We are now in bracket play. And the bracket is up top, so you can go ahead and enter that in for your benefit to kind of follow along. We had some playing games, and then we did the raffle, and now we're back live. So DPS and Tecmo John are going to go out of here. This will be a best-of-3 series. First of 2 wins takes the series. Tecmo John made out like a bandit on the raffle. He won a ton of figures that you could probably buy cheaper on eBay than what he spent, but it doesn't matter. Thank you for your support, sir. He's Calgary, is that what he said?
He's Calgary.
Under the Habs.
He's getting a drink, so this will take a while.
What do you think of my setup?
It's good. The camera on you needs to change, right? Because it's angled.
What's that?
No, go ahead and pick the picture. I think the camera on you, though, isn't quite on you. Yeah, it's in a weird spot. That's all.
Yeah, it was meant to be an angle like a wide shot, so you can still see me talking to the microphone, but and I take up a lot of real estate on the shots. So yeah, just angle it off in case I get a color guy coming in.
Yeah, we need a
So
color.
I need to play Dan K. It'll once like the final 8, it'll start to really come down for that. Hello, hello, hello.
Hank is playing
Looks like we are live. So if you're here, be sure to say hello. Looks like it is live. Said to make sure that came up there. Sorry for any echo.
He forfeited?
Who forfeit? No.
Fuck yes! Yes! Oh shit.
Hank scored. That's
So he forfeited.
Hank scored. He's playing Asian. He scored.
He scored?
He scored. It's Florida Anaheim.
I'll
He
be honest.
scored.
No, I'll be honest. That's like a Hank, you know, it's a Hank thing. Offense, no defense, right? Cash? 100. What?
It does count as actual physical money currency.
No, yeah, that's hard to follow.
You can also tip around.
I'll take like a lot of money. I've ordered like one drink and it's like $100.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Nobody ever picks Montreal.
Oh, are you getting that? I love Montreal.
No, I don't hate Montreal. I don't but you know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, everyone picks. You know, I'm not saying best or worst. I agree with you. I think Montreal's one of the best. But everybody like is either like Kings, Calgary, Winnipeg, then Boston, then Montreal. And it's like wild, right?
Yeah.
There's that fixed thing where it's like nothing this game. It's like not close. I'm like, you know.
It's nuts. Like, I love the Moxy of Montreal, and the reason is their guys get back on the defense, right? They
Now
stop
that you've
breakaways.
chosen, I'll be honest with you. And you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you've ever seen me play before. You see a lot of play to make. So, that I'm not very good against the computer.
Yeah.
You've done it before?
No, I don't know.
So, truthfully.
All right.
I don't play computer, you know? So, I'm not good against them. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Montreal is a team that I suck against because I'm not saying I will do well. Let's hope I win. But because I don't play the game. And so I can like people that don't goalie control, I fail against because I don't know what to do. It's like funny. Everybody else is like they score immediately, and I'm
DPS is telling
I will score if you don't.
his opponent how to defeat himself, so that's
But
fun.
I can score, so I don't want to convince you not to do it. You know?
But when you're saying is,
Yes.
you can see the guys who they
Yes.
go backhand
Yes.
on every D because the computer
And whereas,
gives
yes.
breaks backhand, but
And where I will be
Rock and roll, boys.
If you like don't ever goalie control sometimes, occasionally I will like not score a whole game. I'll be like, everybody's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'll score like 100 goals against if you do every time.
Rock and roll, boys. We got the trucks coming to pick up everything in a couple hours, about 2.5 hours.
We're just chatting, we're having fun. Sorry guys.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, it's quite all right.
Good luck.
All right, we got DPS, and we've got Johnny Bailey, a.k.a. Tecmo John, as the Habs against DPS's Calgary Flames. If you're in chat, love to hear from you. And there's a goal already, Theo Fleury from Mike Vernon. Money earned in Mount Vernon getting it done. It's 1-0.
You know?
It's not even that. Gagno stood in Roy's
Right. I'm saying. It's not
And I think everyone has basically said, F these masks, because we're constantly drinking. All right, here comes Savard. Takes the zone. McInnes loses it. Here's Makarov. Makarov taking the zone. Buying time. Goes straight into Wah, no go. Wah feeds it up to LeBeau, can't get it. And here comes Vernon. Theo Fleury. Losing it, LeBeau the other way. Now McInnes scoops it up. Fleury on the wing, bouncing around, trying to find a friend, and puts it on the stick side of Wow.
Holy shit.
That was a shot with authority. A flurry of goals here as it's 2-0 DPS. Game 1 of a 3-game series here in the round of 16. Modano more problems too, an NHL94 tournament here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a one-timer from deep in the offensive zone turned away by Vernon. The rush led up by Fleury, who has not passed yet. Still dancing around looking for a friend, hasn't found him. Dampus. And there might be an interference penalty here, possibly. Oh, no, it's going to be a penalty on... Okay, a penalty shot here, Dampus. And the floater, oh my God, Dipsy-doo. Dampusaroo.
I don't know, it was me being stupid or it was just, I don't know, I'm not sure. It looked good to me. It was a cute shot, you know, it was good.
Unbelievable.
And you went wide, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You went forward and then went
But you
back
like
up.
shot it so quickly, you know? Yeah. Like that. Like you were like, all right, here goes. Okay, fuck it.
Puck is cleared. Under 10 seconds now. Wow. Flips it out of the zone, and that'll end the first period. Tecmo John trailing by 1. Answers back late in the period.
But you shot it so quickly that I was like, oh. I hope those on purpose.
That was a snap, yeah. That's the whole shooter early on.
Yes, yes.
Suter with a huge check. Biding his time. Now Savard to LeBeau. Across the zone, back to Savard. And he beats Money earned in Mount Vernon. We're tied at 2. If you're out there in chat, we would love to hear from you. Make sure to say hello. The Shield like to say, get an effing haircut, Dan.
Fuck the shield.
F the Shield.
Why? He's gonna fuck himself.
Who is the Shield again?
That's what I'm saying. What a piece of shit.
Makarov from Suter. It's 3-2. And DPS takes the lead again.
River, dude. Fuck yourself.
But it's the whole like
Go somewhere.
the most feared person in
I
Texas,
know.
according to Joseph R. Gatz.
Is R his actual middle initial?
R? No one knows his real name. It's a fake name.
Yeah, it is a fake name.
No! Oh, thank God. Let's go.
Joseph
Is that like JG Wentworth?
Chilkowski works, I guess.
Yeah,
Chilkowski.
When you've got a structured tournament, but you want Tecmo now.
right. Oh, that was good.
LeBeau. And Vernon stops that with his pads, feeding it up to Makarov to Fleury. And a one-timer to Roberts.
That's sick.
And that's with the extra attacker on the way.
That's fucking accuracy there, huh? Yep.
Dampus feeds it into LeBeau, who is checked. Makarov is checked, and then
Oh, nice
LeBeau
shot.
gets the turnover and unassisted takes the lead. Again,
What's Vernon, right? He's getting something on
or excuse me, Norton Arrows the lead 4-3.
Some games, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Some games he's fucking money.
You talk to AJ, they're always strong.
Puck floating around, touched up by Savard. And the shot turned away, and the end of the period. At the end of two, Tecmo John trailing by 1 against DPS.
No, you did, yeah. You did a lot.
Tecmo John reaching for that liquid fuel in the way of an old-fashioned. Makarov puts it on Wah.
Shoot it in! No one's there! Fuck!
All right, let's see if I can do this.
Getting all of DPS's reactions is pretty hilarious. Makarov to Suter. Hey, Adam, how you doing?
What's going on here?
Not a lot.
A game at 94.
A high-scoring affair. Goalie plays lackluster.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I'm just telling the facts. This is what I see on screen. Trojan, are you announcing?
I am announcing.
He's just sitting there for the mic.
That's what he's doing. Why are you cheering me on? You know what?
My voice is still sore trying to use the pitch count.
Oh, the lead. Oh!
Get out of the way!
So much havoc there in front of net.
Trojan, say something.
Oh, come on. Give me the ridiculous.
I'm getting taunted now by the guys playing, including Sammy Smith. Makarov, cross face, turned away. Puck floats all the way to Vernon now, trying to find an alley. And puck is frozen. We have a whistle, face off in the slot here in the Calgary zone.
Up and B.
Oh, come on. Theo,
Feeding
no
Fleury.
way.
He will not be bullied.
Suter,
Gary?
No. Fuck off.
active Suter.
No.
Daniel
Yes. No.
Savard.
Yes.
No. Fuck off. Demi?
Here comes McInnes, gets checked.
What's going to happen?
LeBeau, 50 seconds remaining, pass shot attempt, no go. Turned away by Vernon. Here comes McInnes. Makarov flips it to the side. To Fleury, a shot is turned away. Here comes Dampus the other way. Last chance here, and we see the the goalie pulled. And a weak one-timer backhanded by LeBeau. And DPS takes game 1, and now they'll switch home and away and pick new teams.
I think
I would do it and then like, fuck
yeah, but if you were in real life,
no, you can
if you had been a cunt this long in Tecmo, actually, people would know better than that, you know?
Has anyone seen Dan K?
Who's that? Dink?
Yeah, dang.
Dink.
Dink. Yeah. Have I seen him? No.
Where the hell is he?
No, where the fuck is he?
playing.
Dang!
Looking for Dink. Dan K. Dink. Where is the foul?
He's wearing a Russian fucking uniform. Hey, yeah.
I need to switch you.
So let's go with two.
All right. teams we got here, guys.
I'll be honest.
Who's Boston? Who's New York?
I'm Boston. He has to pick a team. He has to pick
Oh.
a team. Really?
I left Boston on the table because
So check with John rolling with the Bruins on the road.
It's a solid matchup.
yeah, right. It is what it is.
And of course, I couldn't see.
Kings.
Okay.
But this is not what I want.
Got Sandstorm in there.
Bold decision to leave Robitaille in. Pickiness would be very angry.
I'll take Raph.
Dan K? Yeah. Look for him. He's got a match coming up. Oh, I'll look for him.
But I think he left before he even realized it.
Oh, really?
I know he won all those jerseys and he was just super happy.
Yeah. Well,
I put him in the room. I wouldn't also want to have I wouldn't want to have everything like this. Like, you know, the room.
I don't have his phone number.
He put it in his room. He jerked off.
Oh, I heard jerk off. Were you asking about me or what?
Mr. Devil.
What happened? I know. Come on. That's fucking case.
I'm gonna be. I'd be pissed.
He won, right?
You want to trade?
Yeah.
For all my, I'll give you all my, those. No, I don't want. All my starting lineup figures plus $100 for your jerseys.
-2. We'd be good. You play Leaf. It's the best of. So you're now in the. You're in the money now. Okay. And best of. All right, we got a score to report. Angry J defeats Hank, the 16 seed, in a 2-game set.
Let Rudy touch the puck for a bit. Or not, apparently.
DPF's up 1 game to none here. It's a race to 2 games on this at this level. After this, it'll be the race to 3 games. The finals will be a race to 7,
No one's been touching the puck.
which is you get 4 out of 7. Excuse me. So. Bork with the breakaway. Puts one on the stick side of Rudy turned away. Zhitnik is trying to find someone who got checked into the sin bin. Don Sweeney completely avoids Sandstrom and the deke and the goal.
Don, man. I love Don.
I love you too.
I love Don. Don is awesome.
Not me. Oh, that was just check. That was straight up. Look at the board.
Oh, really? Oh, we got bored.
It was lit though. No. Yeah.
Seriously, most people don't take the goalie on.
I tried to.
They
I-
wait.
I mean, it
They
sucks.
wait. It's like, I'll fucking take the slapper. I'll take the slapper from far away.
Neely, get. No, fuck Neely.
The banter is pretty fun right now.
Oh, no, I get it. It's just,
Mort's not here.
I don't get that. I don't play him.
I don't think Mort does retro tournaments anymore.
sometimes he does this where it's like,
Well, I do play him against certain goalies, but not playing against like.
Sandstrom, breakaway. Pipes it, and Moog stands him tall. Oates. And a one-timer to Neely right in the slot.
that's the one thing he can do.
2-0, Technical John.
This QB Brown desk, I don't appreciate it. My guy Tom, he said, please don't wear masks in the screen. But you know what? I'm feeling it.
I was like, fuck, Oates with the interference.
No, fuck Oates, dude. Oates is a beast.
No, I like Again,
I know.
I thought it was like
I know.
everything was period.
I was hoping to.
Deontay haven't had much of the. Pretty much just ate at a diner, and I had some bar pizza the other day, so I didn't really get the best, the Twin Cities have to offer. I just was what was available. I also had a Reuben that wasn't too bad.
No!
Were you trying to EA me?
I was kind of.
And sort of inundated with running the tournament, and Jitnik to Sandstrom.
Oh, nice.
No!
Nicely down on the inside post.
Sweeney to Juno.
Oh, fuck you, Scary.
You deserved it. You deserved it.
Should put in Donato in this read.
I love it. That's my guy.
Like that.
I have a quote from Dan K. He's coming right now. CUMMING.
Is he watching on stream? Right.
I texted him. I'm like, why are you not here? All right, ladies, I got to go play Dan K.
7-year piss, huh? Daddy.
Those are the ones that are, those are the times that try mental. You and I are up next?
Yeah, you need
I'm
your
going to
sheet.
get some alcohol. Can I get you anything?
I'm just going to get water.
Good alcohol?
What is this not drinking nonsense?
Get in. Down.
Have you heard
Like I can sound.
No way! It rolled so goddamn far.
I had one beer and it's like, no.
It's so Jed.
When you said get in, I knew it wouldn't go in still. I knew for sure it still wouldn't make it. That was garbage.
Fucking Jed's. That's
That was garbage.
I love Jed. Just bullshit all around.
No way! Get in!
The
Oh,
entire
get
game
in!
is the entire game is bullshit.
Piece of shit.
I love Jed. No physics whatsoever.
First off,
No fucking physics whatsoever.
I hate both those things you said. I hate symmetry.
No, it's fine. Like I'm just saying, it's like there's no physics in either game.
Yes, that's fair then.
That's right there. There's no physics in either game. But that one was like, I'm just
So
gonna
insane.
like that's. Well, think about that one timer I literally just had.
I
There's
know.
no way Juno can backhand
No,
one timer
it's so
that.
stupid.
Like I'm not one of those guys.
This is insane. It's hilarious. Like, the goalies they don't work. They don't exist.
No, they don't.
What's the point of this game?
Well, it's like if you think about it, like you pass it, you should auto default pass your own guy. And so that's the other thing. That's default.
No question.
Yeah, it's like okay.
They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. It's just whatever direction you're pointing at is where it's going.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Nope. No. CD's light, dude. Fuck this. No! Hit the button. Okay, so like, I get it. You're not good at it.
Yeah.
So you can't wait.
But like, how hard is it to just
It's
do
so
that?
easy.
That's what I don't understand.
Everybody's like, dude, you're so good. Really want that? I'm like, hit the button. Wow.
We're also like, have you seen that? Like,
No, I'm like, Raph and JJ are like, dude, you're really good at this shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, one of the, what, best 5 or what? Like, what are you saying? I'm like, I'm one of like 6 guys that hit the button twice in a row. What are you talking about, dude?
it's so fucking great. It's so
I'm into it. I like to be told by good players that I'm good, but like, am I good or am I just like bullshit?
But sometimes it's like, if you play like sets, it's like, you're playing pretty well. Really? Am I? Like, no, I'm not.
I
Like,
actually never played stuff before.
it's hilarious.
But I get it. No, fuck that. I hate that. I hate that. Oh,
Fuck them kids.
I'm the same way, dude. I'm pissed about it. I get so mad about that shit. Don't do that shit. Fuck you. Like, you're not. Like, do I know that I'm good or not good? Like, don't say it. Like, don't tell me that. No, please. Man, that's just like, just be my 1,000. I would. Yeah.
I'll learn more.
Tell me, like, please just keep going. Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's score 15. I don't care.
Yeah, every gameplay, I'm like, keep on.
And they're like, why? It's like, because I'm not a bitch.
I just want to play better. I just want to learn. Yeah. Every moment we play is better. Moment.
He was the number 2 seed.
Boom. Let's go.
No, I'm just saying, he wants to get this back. That's awesome.
You know I was up 3-0. 3-0. It was 1-3 going to third.
So we're going to game 3 now, huh?
Yeah.
1-3 went third. Yeah. It was fun. I was 3-0 in the second period. 3-0. It wasn't even close. He's so good.
No, he is.
You know, I'm like, okay, so let's be serious. I have this thing, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just drinking. But like, I just like, some days I feel like not normal. And I'm like, I woke up today and I was like, I feel good. I feel like everything's positive, everything, you know? So I'm playing, and I'm like good at early, and then I suck. And I was like, okay, but I'm only getting against guys that I know what I'm doing.
Where you're comfortable, right? Where you're actually kind of comfortable playing.
Rush gets beat. You guys, we're second period, I'll say 6. Like, what? 6? I got shut out. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know? Why? I don't know why I just sometimes play so fucking horrible. And like some games I play like I beat anyone in the world. You know? That's me?
Yeah, you too.
Wait, what have we done? Oh, you too?
Same thing we've done all the time.
So what did I choose?
You've been Boston, you've been LA, and
California.
there you go.
Montreal.
I can't believe I know. I can't believe it. I was already not true.
I wouldn't say it.
They're all good, like Big Phil.
Yeah.
Well, not middle midget. Alright, let's see.
But if I lose to Boston, and no doubt, I'm not saying that, you know.
We gotta go down to teams you like playing. Like that's why I was like, should I go?
Yes.
No, I want to play teams I want to play. Like I like this team. This is my
Why
favorite
wouldn't?
team. Yeah,
Why
my
wouldn't?
favorite team.
Why would? You know? That's that. Like,
Oh yeah. You're good.
it's supposed to be not. It's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, you gotta go with the teams you like, right?
Right.
Like it's like
Fun. Same thing. Never fun. Like that's like
like
Riddler.
a shit team.
Like it's like, oh yeah, this. I'm like, dude. I'm like, I get it. Like Riddler is like, oh well, this. I'm like, dude. Hey, if you want to be Burrow, fucking Cincinnati, be Burrow. I'm like, yeah, he's boomer and bad, but like whatever.
Just play.
Like whatever. Like believe me, I know when I see this guy, I want him to be so fucking bad.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, oh yeah, this, you know? But I have Ron Morris here. I have Ron Morris, okay? And I told these guys, Cooley, I'm like, Cooley, I promise you, I'm gonna break all Ron Morris records. I don't give a shit. You know? And like he's my third receiver. Like I know that I'm gonna give a shit about Ron Morris more than anyone ever does. I played my whole life. My whole entire life throwing the Ron Morris team, you know?
Might as well.
Like I've been hard on Morris since I was a kid, you know? And now I got fucking this guy to Morris. It's great. Hey,
Play it. Like just play the fucking
that's like enjoy it.
Like we have a team running job. It's always fun. Squad.
I love the guy. He's a nice guy. He's a great guy. But yes, dude, it's always
The game was kind of playable, but
Yes.
kind of like
Yes.
scary. And I stopped as a key man. He scored as a key man. Look, are you good? It's like it's kind of scary, but I'm fucking play. It's like
Dude,
great.
Kay's not lying at all. Kay's not lying at all.
No, it's awesome.
Kay, I'm gonna let that kid. You sure? He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Mr. T, I score one, it'll be like 4-0. I scored one goal. He's like, no. I'm like, bro, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, come on, dude. I'm down by fucking 3. Like, give me a break, dude. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, what do you want me to do for you? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, right.
I've had that happen. I've had it happen
On a penalty shot, not
on
like
a
that.
face-off. I had it happen on a face-off. I was on a face-off in his ribs.
Really?
I hit one it back, and I was like, oh, Royal did it. And it went right through him. I'm like,
What?
yeah. I was like, okay, that was great. I'm glad we got that. I'm glad that was a thing that happened.
That's shit.
It was so bad. Like, Trish was like, I'll take all for you.
Really? Holy fuck.
Because it was. Baby dog. Were you a blue man or a moon fan? It doesn't matter in the end. We're the same.
Everyone has their thing, right? Oh, of course. Because they want to do with them. Yeah. And I'm more of a, like, in Boston, I'm more of a, like, let it happen kind of, a little bit, to a degree. You know?
Well, it's all about limiting shots, right?
Yeah, I'm always Boston. Yeah, I'm always say that, most, Lou is great for what he does. Yeah, probably.
No, it's
Well, that's a gem now.
fine. Same guys.
Oh, that went through? Wow! It got him.
It hit him.
Yep. What game is this? Three. Who's up?
It's the best
Tied.
of,
It's
best
three, bud.
of three.
Yeah, who's up? 1-1. Me.
I mean, in the game, CBS is,
Oh, 2-3.
CBS is Boston.
Yeah. Big game here.
If that's what you're asking,
Big game, boys.
You want me to
Yeah,
commentate it?
we watching that.
do whatever you want.
So, DPS and Tecmo John, notorious masturbators. Ooh. Ooh, pass. Shoot! There it is. 3-3.
Finally. Woo!
I'm no Schmidt.
Here we go, 3-3. Tinkinton. No, who's that 10? Zamnoff. Sweeney. Searching. Looking. Check. 27. Goes around the net. Messi. No, I can remember. I'm a little confused.
I'm the Jets.
But let's just say if you were the Rangers, this is who that was. That was
Sure.
so 13 is Borisov, maybe. 6 is Denankinov. Oh, and there's a goal by
That
Zamnoff.
was the AI. Hold on. Look, I'm not gonna be.
I know it was. I saw it.
He's
Fuck.
this is
See, replay.
so
Did you show me the replay of it?
Tecmo John's in.
No, that ain't TML.
That's
TML. That's a
You
TML.
fuck yourself, dude.
That's a
Yeah.
TML. You
4-3.
would have reversed it.
Yeah, I know he would have. Fucking piece of shit.
You see the fucking replay of it?
No, I don't.
So
Fuck yourself, Dan.
3-4.
Hey, Dan TML, go fuck yourself, dude.
Winnipeg right
You
now.
want to see the replay of that
Backwards? No, I don't want to see it
It's
backwards.
hell on
I don't ever
We're in
want to see
Minnesota.
it.
We gotta
I know
drive
it
like
went
400
in. I
miles.
was fucking there. Kill yourself, piece of shit.
So what are your
Canadian
thoughts?
piece of
This
shit.
is a big game. This is big right
Welcome
now.
to America, fucker.
Yeah. Yeah, Dan K. I can't
Alright,
read any posts.
All right, let's play some hockey. Now it's time for some hockey. In Regina.
You want to see the replay of that shit backwards?
All right,
No.
so we got it.
It's hockey in Regina.
Sweeney
Regina.
takes the puck.
You want to see her Regina?
Corner.
I don't.
Swiping. Falls down.
Oh, that one in the crowd's like, where the fuck is the puck?
Right, thanks, right?
Moxy, Minneapolis. 27 would be
Are you talking
Kovalev
about
on
the Rangers again? That was
goal.
awesome.
On the 11. I don't know any of the names right
Going in
now.
the crowd too, because that seems to be.
11 would be somebody.
not
Davidov?
Messier.
Is that Davidov?
It's not Messi.
Davidov, yeah.
Yes, it is Davidov. It's definitely not
10
Messi.
is Zamnov. Davidov. Zamnov.
Definitely not
Searching.
Messi.
Flipping.
Where the fuck you found it?
Borg. Sweeney, maybe? No, 49 Juno. Juno.
It's not like these guys are on different.
Yeah, they are. Oh! Technically, Joe Juno is on the Capitals, and he's much better than 95, which is the future. Here we go. Switching. Oh, searching. Looking.
Housley was on. I have no idea what he's on.
Are we going? Yeah, I think so. We'll go home.
What?
Kids are in the car. Yeah.
No way!
Here we go. 27. Kovalev. Newendijk. What's the series? 3-3.
1-1. This is game 3.
This is it. Whoa.
It's game 4.
Davidov.
Once again, bad goalie.
Davidov. Gonna rip it. He's gonna rip it. He doesn't rip it.
Oh, he could have beat.
I don't know that guy.
Oh, there it is.
25. Newendijk on the Calgary Flames. I don't know what he is on.
Where's Messier?
What is it with you guys and thinking this is
No.
It's Boston?
There's a giant Jets logo in the middle of the ice.
Well, we
Oh,
choose to
whoa.
ignore that.
Dude, the graphics on here are kind of faded.
Borg.
Oh, you using a photo booth?
No, they're not. Again.
Oh, congrats.
Oates. Colin Oates.
That was weird.
5 seconds.
You're making my dreams come true.
Megathon's finest. Tecmo John.
Actually, after the replay, I don't.
Nelson, so I think it's me and you, DPS.
Are you still playing?
Yeah, I know.
No, we're dead.
I was just making shit up at this point.
You lost or won?
I lost. He lost.
You gotta play.
Yeah, just play. Go play, dude.
We got 95 tournaments.
Shut up.
Don't play shit. Yeah, we do.
What do you mean? Tell me about it.
We're going Richfield.
To Richard what? Minnesota?
And we're playing a Tecmo field goal off.
Oh, we have our HSTL Tecmo field goal off. Gary Anderson versus Nick Lowry.
What are you talking about? What's happening for real?
No, I'm serious.
Quit making fake shit up.
No, we're going to Blurs.
Who's out? Who's that?
This guy.
Who's that?
He's a, recovering
Give me his
pedophile.
fucking name.
Where?
No, that's not.
Where?
We got more recruits.
We got more.
Tony's coming.
Yeah, they're in.
It's X-rated NHL. That's what it is.
It's like if you said Nick is too loud, there's like 10 more of it.
Do you want to play or not play?
I can't play, believe it.
What are you talking about?
We're going to
the seats held. Yeah, all the seats held. Your home is your higher seat.
Yeah. Okay. So is he re-streaming or right now?
Yeah, we are
Okay.
streaming right now as we speak. I'll turn this to. Hold this. Put it down. With this, should reset. You picked here, I think, right? All tier 2. So my 3-game series was Montreal, Boston, and Winnipeg.
Okay. And it resets to the playoffs, right?
Yeah, that's for the playoffs, though. Because it resets for the playoffs.
So you use Boston.
Montreal and Winnipeg. It's gonna be me and Scribe next if you're all listening out there in the real world. Best of 5. That's the really low one.
Well, not the all the way.
Yeah, it's the second low.
like we're jumping into action here with game 1 of TJ and Scribe. Looks like we got an even score here after the goal by TJ. And there he is trying the one-timer saved by Terreri on the rebound from Thomas. And Terreri's just going to hang on to that. Didn't really like what he saw. Didn't want to force a pass. All right, C-Mac up the wing. Diving around to check. Dodges another one. One-timer to Riche. There's a goal. Right past Keeley. No chance on that glove side. Riche is just going to blow him away if he hits the target. 2-1 Scribe. Got both players talking about me being all up in the grill right now talking. But they're going to have to get over it because I don't got nowhere else to go. And here's Malikov up the ice. Throws it away to Kasatonov. Kasatonov looking for an option. Quick one-timer to Zelapukhin. He really fired that one off, but was well wide. And another close call there for the Devils. But the Islanders break out. Bad pass. Picked off by Stevens. 1-on-3. Taken down. Hogue picks it up. Fires it back to Kasparidis, who throws it away to Riche. Crossing the blue line now. No real opportunity there for him, and he loses the puck. Now Hogue trying to get outside of Stevens. Throws a weak wrister saved by Terreri. And now here's a break for C-Mac. One-on-one. What's he going to do? He's going to go backhand. Really a lot of fakes there by Scribe. You never really could tell which way he was going to go with it. And he's got a two-goal lead now here. Malikov off the draw. Going down the left wing. Taken down by Stevens. Can't really go by him. He's just too strong on that side. And now Zelapukhin. He got the breakaway, but threw the pass away. Now Hogue down the wing. Don't see him on the right too often, but there he is. And now Terreri. 30 seconds left in the period. What can the Devils do here? Zelapukhin on the half wing. Goes for the slap shot just wide. Didn't miss by much. And now a penalty for the Devils. Charging for C-Mac. Didn't really see what happened there. But we're going to go to the line change screen. Going to see Zelapukhin switch over. And
Guys, you're not going to believe this. My playoff run is over.
okay, so Denk is eliminated. To everyone's surprise.
Surprise is that you guys know I made the playoffs?
What, did you lose in 3 games straight?
Whoa, we played a best of 3. So I lost the first 2. Were we supposed to play all 3 or whatever it is?
No, it was a 3-game series.
Troy said we're playing best of 3. You think he was just giving me the shit today with the best of 5 and he was like, let's just call it?
No,
Win one?
he did everything he needed to do against you, which wasn't much. So,
you know what? He said, he did say, hey, you played? Okay. So that's all I need.
that's a huge
Coming
improvement.
back next year.
That's a huge improvement from your usual work. All right, Darius is on his back, shaking around.
He's
Gonna
like,
have to
hey, man.
give him
I'm
the
not
smelling
gonna say
salts.
you're not that drunk, but you're not as bad as I thought you were going to be, to an extent.
Wow, he really expected a lot of badness.
There it is. Look at this. It's Michael Myers, man.
But all right, got the power play here. 2-man advantage for the Isles now. They're down Kasparidis, but up 2 men. And got a breakaway here for Steve Thomas. What's he going to do? Tries to go backhand pass shot. Turned away by Terreri. And they cleared the zone. So the Isles have to regroup. Malikov throws it right off Stastny. Nicely done.
Lift that puck a little bit. It's a headshot.
And Turgeon rips a slapper, saved by Terreri. Nice goalie control there by Scribe to read that play. That was kind of a nicely camouflage shot, and that pass thrown away by Stevens. Now 3-on-2 for the Islanders. What can they make of this? They finally enter the zone. Thomas stops at the top of the dots. And a big hit by Turgeon. Going for the floater, saved by Terreri with the stick, and now interference against the Islanders. So the Islanders are going to lose their power play. Well, that little left of it is left. I think that's going to be Thomas going to the box. And Scribe getting his wingers back in line. And no, it's Turgeon. Sammy Smith not here to cheer that on. He's gone, as is the rest of the 95 contingent. As we thin out the herd here. And Scribe going for the... you are very familiar with 3 inches, so go for it.
I said the mic.
And now the Islanders break up fast. And Smack recovers it in the In the corner, good one-timer save there by TJ off of Stastny, who's still on center.
Wow, that guy did not want to get fucking scored on right there, it looks like.
No, TJ's really trying in this game. He wants to play more, I guess.
Jesus Christ, he knows we have Mario Kart 8 up in my room though, right? It's a long turn. It's a long duck stretch.
Yeah, he's trying to duck
Long
everybody.
duck dunk. I see what he's doing over here.
And
Look at him go.
Oh,
Whoa, that guy.
crushed.
Can't imagine that would feel good, right?
No.
I don't play the game, but what do you think?
I don't think it felt good. That's why he stayed on the ground for so long.
Right? He's just like, if I play dead because I feel like I'm dead, they're not going to fuck with me for a bit.
Yeah. It's a good point there by my color commentator, Dan K. If you're not familiar with him, we also call him Dank.
We also call him Please Leave.
Door is over there,
Capital
sir.
P.
Show yourself the door. Surprised you know how to work it.
Never mind. I'll show him myself. Was that Steve Talbot, the guy? 32L?
Yeah. 32 large.
A fucking guy.
And he throws for the one-timer and saved by Terreri. Kasatonov working his way up the ice. Slowly looking for a play. Swings it over to
7D.
Zelepukin.
That's a little, I think that's, even for me, that's a little too much D.
Well, that's...
Susan disagrees, but disagrees with a lot of things.
We'll have to interview her after the tournament, see what she really feels about that type of thing.
Gotta go to 7 games. We're playing a best of 21 here, so we'll see if we got there.
I hope we do if we're playing best of 21. And we're going to have more line changes here. Turgeon going to the middle. Thomas going to the right. Just totally dodging Claude Loisel.
Todd Brazil?
Claude Loisel.
Oh, Claude Brazil.
Household name.
Very much so. Much like Mr. Clean.
Yeah, Spac's not here, so.
He is not, and neither is Savvy's wife to let us all know that Spac's not here, so it's fine. Oh!
Missed those guys. Hopefully they can show up to the next tournament.
A dick punch, I think, because
Was
they
it?
looked good, and then he just took the puck away.
I didn't realize this game had a dick punch animation, so that's education for me.
Well, you gotta watch the
Teaching
guy on
Angry
his
Jay.
laptop who never fucking watches the game. He gets shake of the fist, wag of the finger.
And Samak, one-timer to Zelepukin just wide. Dan K.
No, I just have
losing
don't
his
worry, I
cool.
was just coughing.
Losing his cool, and there's a forehander deke by Turgeon.
I love
Terreri
it
not,
when these dumb
not
little
shaken by it.
idiots just miss them. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Fucking set you up.
Some of these guys, they just don't want to finish the job. They're
You binary piece of code. Oh!
And Healy, wow, what a save. Not quite sure how he picked that one off. And there's a pass shot by TJ. Gets back within one goal with a minute 15 left. We have ourselves.
He wanted to know that
game.
there may be a Sylvain, but there really is only one. Really is only one Turgeon in the game. Sylvain, you're so Sylvain. You probably think this game's about you, but it's actually about Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre's the number one guy
That
here
was
of the
a
Turgeon
long way to
clan.
go for that one, but I feel like we got our way back.
I'm surprised you were able to guide us there, considering how long that path was.
I have a bartender.
Yeah, you should probably do some more consulting with them. I don't think you've had enough to drink, sir. You have a lawyer, an accountant, and a bartender. This man of little means.
I just don't have like a bather. Ooh! Pierre did show up. He's like, I was here. I think everyone saw me here. And there was also these two guys whose names were Alexander and Alexei that can fight over it. I don't give a fuck.
And we got a penalty shot here. Scribe can increase his lead.
Good. This counts.
This is huge for goal differential. And saved there by Healy.
That's like when you buy, when you play like the shoot the dart thing at the carnival, which we all go to carnivals, right? And then they're like, yeah, you did so bad, I'm gonna give you an extra shot. What if I hit it? Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna give you an extra shot. Just by the way, guys, get your COVID shots and get your boosters as well.
Thank you for that. That health information is probably more consistent than anything the CDC has been doing. So we thank
Do not
you.
get within 3 inches of Trojan's microphones.
And that is not a hot take. I'm just talking crap, so don't take that for what it's worth. And we're going to go into game 2 here. As the players deliberate.
Kind of hard to
between
have a
tiers.
hot take when we're talking cold steel on ice.
Yeah, I don't want to melt the ice here. We got the Zamboni guy. I don't want to make his job any harder than it is. He's already using the slowest Zamboni in the world to smooth everything over.
Most pro teams use 2. You know, they're concurrently working. This is some AHL shit, but whatever.
So we're going to have TJ
Not sure Mark Lesser ever played in the league. You got to give him some fucking leeway.
as Detroit. And Scribe as Vancouver. So tier 1 matchup on the docket here.
If you hit the mode button, then you get Rob bars taken. He feels very differently. He's like, I think he's hot for another reason. I'm Rob Bar.
There's a Dave bar also in this game.
Dave Bar?
Yeah, on the Devils. We didn't see Scribe put him in the lineup though.
I know Driz often says too many posts, but I don't think you're gonna have enough bars.
No, not enough bars in this game.
Impossible.
Good English. Very,
Thank you. Me speak English. My cat's breath smells like cat food.
thank you for that critical information. If your cat's breath does not smell like cat
I don't
food,
have
that is a
cat.
problem. You should probably look into
I
that.
have a pussy.
Cat.
Cat.
It's important to finish your sentences.
And play-by-play.
And off the draw, Tecmo John going up the ice with Fedorov, just taken into the boards by Lidster. Lidster just really laid the law down on that one.
Hell's coming with him.
And Coffey turns it over. Courtnall on the quick one-timer save by Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Well, he made a save, so he gets to keep his given name.
Oh, I'll pronounce it.
And
D.
one-timer by Yzerman shut down by Courtnall. Great help there as that goalie was beaten. Kirk McLean. And there's Lidstrom coming up the ice. Slowly. Trying to skate past Bure. And he gets taken to the boards, but dishes it off. And Vancouver eventually recovers the puck, but picked off by Lidstrom at the red line. He comes back into the zone. One-timer pass to Fedorov score. Break that play down for me, Dan K. What happened there?
I think what happened is he came over and was like, what's he going to do? He's fucked. But he fucked him forward. I like it.
Yeah,
End of the day, no shutout, baby.
yeah, no shutout. Thank you, Dan K, for that breakdown. We'll get you some X's and O's next time. And TJ
And again,
keeping it going, 2-0 now for the
double
wing.
NSB. Driz, what's up?
Thank you, Patrick Guerra, for... yeah, you have a cat as well, so a lot of cat lovers on this stream tonight. And here's Cicerelli, Dan K's favorite player.
I wouldn't go to him too often.
Microphone. Eat the microphone.
Reasons.
Well, we'll get into it if we get to a 5-game series here. And here's
Avoid 22
Ronnie.
unless you are
Loses the puck.
moving as fast as you can.
looks like an interference call here against Bure, possibly.
Dude,
No,
I
it's
think
on
that
Ronnie.
went in there at the end. Am I wrong?
It was a little after the play.
Clearly wrong. They're
Clearly
not
wrong.
counting it. I think I'm going to count it, so I have 2-1, but we'll just
Yeah, if they're-
we'll catch up at the end. That guy still has no upper body.
yeah, no, just leg guy.
Leg guy.
Never
I mean,
skipped leg day. I gotta say,
does not.
it's impressive.
And he's like, I'm just curious. Like, I've seen all the empty beers at his feet. I've never seen him get up to get another one.
Well, that's why they have the people bring him to you.
I've also only seen his feet, but that's probably because he's bottom body guy.
Well, you do also have a foot fetish thing, so you probably would only focus even if
I
you
have
had
a
an
foot
upper body.
fatigue off, AJ. I have a foot semen off and a foot semen off. Oh!
That's their one-timer to Bure over Chevrolet's shoulder.
I don't believe there are any shutouts left in this game.
No, all the shutouts have been broken, baby.
No shutouts, baby. No shutouts.
And 2-1 here for TJ. On the shorthanded goal, mind you, also there by the Canucks.
I want to say Cracker so bad right now, but I don't want to get us kicked off Twitch.
We'd like to stay here at least for the rest of the night. Thank you.
Well, what about that band from the 90s?
I didn't realize that was a band.
Being with you, girl, is like saying cracker. White people are.
Yeah, I think we should just cut it off here. It's a copyright strike.
This
Yes,
is,
Dan K.
we're going to get stricken by Disney.
Strucken?
Disney Plus.
Strucken. Martin Straka?
Turducken? Dude, did we just say the same thing?
No.
We did not. I misheard.
And there was a line change there, but we totally
So
missed
this
it.
intermission is brought to you by Honky Wipes. Honky Wipes.
They're sponsored by the Honky Tonk Man,
The Honky Tonk Man.
and that's why they're named that.
Oh, yep, it's a wrestling thing. It's in Ohio
And-
Valley territory.
Beautiful one-timer by Don
I
or
just
Dino
saw the
Cicerelli.
sisters were Fedorov and a coffee. Here for a
Yep.
cup of coffee and some ape got the goal.
Yeah, some ape, and off that fresh pass from Coffee.
I think they could.
And
probably,
rips a slapper right by McLean.
He was like, I could use more ape, mo faith.
Might have to see this might be the most valuable primate out there, Dino Cicerelli.
Wow. Indubitably. Great movie, by the way. Hockey theme.
Was that your cousin in the movie?
Like, it was about my cousin, but like, you know, they don't use actual people who can't act.
And a natural hat trick for the Mofate, Dino Cicerelli, just on fire from all ranges here in the second period.
Fire.
And Tecmo John really making a strong run here in this game.
No,
Still,
this is John Tecmo. He's 9 seed.
oh, John Tecmo's Tecmo John. And here's, wow, just a power move by Yzerman.
The goalie was there. I don't understand.
Could not
You
help
walked me
himself.
through that one. It looked like the puck went to the place where the goalie was, and the goalie just stopped existing.
I think
and the puck ended up there.
there was a hole in McLean's chest. The man's heart has been taken from his soul, his body.
Wow.
All that's left is his soul now. Can he help create the back line here to allow Vancouver to make a comeback?
My only takeaway is never play hockey in Canada. Play somewhere cool like Florida, home of hockey.
Yes, that's where all the old-time hockey lives now. Lives in Florida.
Old-time hockey retires to Florida. What?
And there's another unusual goal there by Lister as he just kind of...
Man, you believe that fucking goal.
And there's still half of this game left. A lot of time.
Joe Louis is shitting his pants and rolling over in his shitty pants.
It's one man's opinion, folks.
Probably not Joe Lewis's. He's dead, so he doesn't have an opinion. I don't think these guys agree with me either. Either? How do you say that contentious word?
Either?
Aether. A-E. Aether. From like the second Thor movie.
We had a long conversation about how I pronounce certain words.
Right.
And
I remember.
we didn't come to an agreement on anything.
As all of our conversations, I remember every bit of it. Just how I remembered.
Patrick's grandmother moved to Florida, so that's part of the old-time hockey that I'm referring to.
Yep.
Hopefully she's living very comfortably in that warm weather.
I mean, and while you're down there, you could bet on some high lie. That's happening every day, like midday right then.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And Yzerman just reestablishing that 5-goal lead. Detroit just finding lots
Flirting
of offense
with the
success.
six here, aren't we? Flirting.
We're with the 6, yeah.
Now here's where the action comes in. I'm gonna go. Go out on a limb, or we're gonna end it at the 6 before we end at the end of the third. Unless it's a big turd.
Oh, yeah, we've need a big turd here by Scribe.
We're clearly going. We're clearly going. I feel like.
You either lay a turd or you have a big turd.
Right?
You don't do anything in between.
Come on, man. Like, what's the point? Fucking wait until you're ready to deliver the package.
EA special chance turned away by Shovel Day. Keeping his name.
He's earning that D.
Yeah.
Fucking big D shovel.
And here's Poppy.
Absorbing
a check. Looking for the floater. Saved by McLean. And another save by McLean.
McLean said,
McLean,
you can McLean my asphalt.
McLean third period.
With your fucking tongue.
And
and hit him.
Unlucky there for Scribe on the attempted one-timer. Looked like he had that short side open for Ronning.
This is going to go, though.
And here's Dino.
That's going to
Flapper.
go.
And that's your 6th goal mercy lead. We have a tied series.
Sorry, Val. I put it on the under or the over, and we lost, dude. We lost again, so we're not going to roll that over. Is that game uno?
Make a choice there, sir. I'm talking to him.
Me?
Yeah, you had 2 drinks in your hand.
Oh. I thought you meant him.
No, you.
There are 3 hims.
The royal you.
The royal you. Yeah, it's like, I want another one of those. But since I have so much of that, and that involves getting up to walk, savor. Hey, can I put on Fox News real quick? That went over not very well.
You're the Kings, TJ? Okay.
I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz. No competing. Sorry. I gotta move my car. It's been 24 hours.
We got a tier 2 matchup here. Wings Jets, or Kings Jets.
Wings.
Dan K, what do you say about this matchup? Is there enough hitting on the ice for the both of us?
We got the Steam Machine. We got 3-letter double. What is it when like you have my name is Dan, so that's one. What if I were Danny? But what's the word?
Double consonants?
Is it syllabic? Multiple syllabic. Look, I love it, Ty. I'm going to shit on that guy's neck. Any team with Rob Blake, I'm not going to go against necessarily. But that Finnish guy, you know where he likes to finish?
Where?
In a flash on your chest.
Yard Curry? The Finnish Flash?
Sorry. I just gave everyone COVID-16.
Yes, it is true that animals can spread the virus. We just witnessed it on stream.
I'm very vaccinated.
Which one?
I passed
Aaron
every
Rodgers?
test except full-blown AIDS. I believe children of the future. I also believe in number 13, but I don't know anything, and that's my one major weakness.
That feels like a lot of weaknesses.
Well, just like when you're calling a game.
Well, you're here. I'll give you that much.
Rudy?
Rudy Vega?
Let's talk about how Joe Montana felt about Rudy.
You elaborate. It's your story. I don't want to take it away from you.
Oh, he's talking about Kelly Rudy.
Rudy.
Different guy. Up.
Is Gretzky?
Joe Montana's actually a big fan of Kelly Rudy.
Oh yeah, they get along. They hang out in the off seasons.
It's a West Coast connection.
And
The
Essenson
Rainbow Connection.
with the save, and here's Newman
and Dreamers.
stopping up at center ice. Finds Jamnov. What's Jamnov gonna do? He's gonna try one-timer to Selani, but doesn't quite work out for Scribe. Yeah, just no space there to get that puck in for the passing lane, and icing here
I watched
against
so
Tecmo.
much more delivery in my
Scribe.
room last night at 3:15 than I feel like we're flirting with something, but it's not getting in.
Skills asking for more dank, more COVID-16s. Hey, Skills.
Let's play COVID 1995.
Hey, Skills. There's still time to get here if you want to drive up.
Yeah, it's a short drive. No, never mind. It was a flight.
And Tecmo John off the skate into the net.
Sandstorm? Is that a sandstorm or is it more of a dust?
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's a dusting. It's a dust storm.
Okay, that's what we had yesterday. Apparently, that's what TJ told me. It was just a dusting. It's like, well, there's 3 feet of snow
Why are my
outside.
ears black? Well, that's frostbite. Well, it's a dusting. It's a frost dust. And I thought I smelled bad on the outside.
I can confirm. And
Confirm.
not
Can't
denied.
confirm.
And Rudy looking on top of his game
Who
here.
cares?
On the
Is
road
he
in the
he doesn't
clean
even-
black jerseys.
He doesn't even live in the dorms. Fuck Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy's been hanging out with what's his face, John Favreau. At
The
class.
guy who was like an advisor for President Obama. That is very, very, very political, AJ. I don't know about that one.
We're taking a weird angle here, but
No.
Gretzky can't find that one. It's
Sure
picked off by the
couldn't.
Jets. And
Oh.
give and go almost there. Solani just
Fuck.
a couple one-timers
you,
bouncing off
Wayne.
sticks here for the Jets. They just can't quite find the last pass to create
Not
the
gonna
offense.
send flowers myself, but I did just see a fucking murder in the corner there, and it looked like it to be 99.
We'll have a moment of silence as the first period ends here. For that.
99 problems, but I have no problem with that motherfucker getting. Oh!
And saved by the bell
plexiglass
is TJ
came down.
as that
The
bounces off the
plexiglass
crossbar.
came down.
San Jose
That
and
guy-
Washington and 3-3.
We're gonna sing a song for him.
There's no guy looking at his laptop in this game. Just
I'm so lonely.
lack of scorekeepers here. I don't know how they keep the game
so
stats.
lone- Wait, what do you mean stats? Like, are we playing for anything?
Playing for a Lord Manley's Cup.
I thought we were just gonna all go to our room and just like share all the starting lineup guys
Oh, yeah.
amongst ourselves.
We have enough guys to have 2 starting lineups opposed to each other, so we'll have that post game afterwards. And there's another goal by Sandstrom as TJ.
I can only call for 3 more minutes because I've Anatar says he wants to play me in Mario Kart. Just kidding.
Yeah, he's
Quack, 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 quack.
King Duck or Duck King.
Ducking. Who's ducking? Fucking with you. That's.
You should play.
Ooh.
You should play Fatal Fury with Anatar because there's actually a Duck King and he could be that guy.
I would. It's just that we agree on a time, and I forget we're in different time zones. And also, he's just like, I didn't agree to play anything with you ever, Dan.
He has the French switch, is what it is.
And I was like, you are hilarious, Anatar. You've got such a dry Canadian wit.
Oh, it's so dry.
But he spells wit with a U.
Yeah, I don't get that one. That's a little bit beyond my ability.
It's a humorous thing. You wouldn't get it.
No, I don't
spell
have a
humor.
sense of humor. And Gretzky now looking for the pass and another weirdo goal.
I like how like
Things falling
you're
Tecmo
like-
John's way right now.
I like how everyone was like, "There's 3 of us. granted, only one guy's on offense, but let's team up on the goalie. That was fucking. Yeah, sometimes you got to teach a goalie a fucking lesson. They're weird people. Stop reading your fucking book.
Hey, Dan K, you have a fan in the chat. Patrick Guerra says the guy in the white hat is funny. I clearly have a black hat.
Who?
Patrick Guerra.
You have a black cat?
No, he says the guy in the white hat is funny. I'm the guy in the black hat, so he's not talking about me.
I thought you said black cat, and I thought we were going to talk about my pussy.
No, we've had enough cat chat.
That's a goal.
That's a goal. And 4-0 here for LA. Just
Dust storm.
Their passes are connecting.
They are.
The Jets, Scribe's making some plays, finding the right guys. They're just not cooperating with him.
Funny thing is, like, Winnipeg is very, like Manitoba in general, very sleepy province.
Well, yeah, it's just
like, if you're in a jet, you probably from Manitoba, you watch a lot go over, but do any stop?
No.
Unless they need fuel or like, we didn't know people were here. We thought you're not throwing spears at us. This might be a safe place to land. Back to the game.
And here's Rob Blake, the guy who was the last starting lineup figure picked from the raffle earlier today. And
not his fault. They fucked up his likeness.
Yeah, he's going to win a car, much like Phil Kessel did when he was the last draft pick in the All-Star game a few years back.
But like a smart car.
Oh yeah, I feel like
intelligent car, a sensible sedan.
He could hip check that
4
smart car
doors.
and have it roll over, and he can claim the insurance on it and just walk away with the cash.
Right?
See, he's a smart guy.
He's like, what, am I going to get hurt? Look at my face. I'm fat as fuck. I can move. Ish.
Yeah.
It's ice, baby. Fucking, I'm like a snail.
Inertia, once
No
you get
friction.
going, he's not going to stop. And there's a break there for
Now
Scribe.
that one seemed to be flipping.
Yeah, Housley just flippy-dippy on that one.
I didn't even know it was July yet. These are not hot pucks, but that one was just, that was a thing.
Yeah, the puck's just not selling even after the Zamboni went over just moments ago. And Rudy going for a walk.
Oh.
And there's the goal. Rudy assuming his regular duties of not tending the net.
Too busy watching Rudy. That great inspirational movie about the guy from Notre Dame.
If anybody should be throwing their jersey on the desk, it's Rudy.
This is commentary's been brought to you by fuck that guy.
Patrick Guerra liking that last goal, the wraparound. It's his own childhood goal. Tactic.
You say tactic?
Tactic.
Tactic.
Tactical, you know.
Tactics.
Some people have tactics when they play
football
tank.
stuff. Tactics.
Tiki-taka. And now Housley looking for the open wing. Goes around the net.
I don't play games, AJ.
What's he got? One time with Davy Dog, and we got ourselves a game. 4-3.
That one got him right here. Here.
3 unanswered goals by the Jets. And what?
Well, I think no answer is answer. That's got to be an answer, right?
Well, if the Kings want to maintain control of this game, they need to find some sort of answer.
The answer seems to be
Allen Iverson. Is Allen Iverson out there? Can he help the Kings?
Are we talking about practice?
No, we're talking about the game right now.
You
This
have
is-
cigarettes.
Oh, what? No.
I want one.
Okay. There's
Would you like to play some basketball?
there's a Debonair down the street.
Is there a gas station? Do they sell beer?
No, not in this state.
Do they sell gas?
It's a tough state. Can't buy beer at a gas station.
Tough state.
There's no gas at the gas station either.
Everyone's nice, but like Minnesota nice.
Yeah. It's a very specific type. Very welcoming committee here that we've. And there's a slapper by Solani.
Stuck in the goal.
And all of a sudden, this series is at a critical juncture.
Where do you think, if you had one place to say where that was finished, where did he finish that one?
The far side.
It was up. It was not at his face. It wasn't at his waist. Where did he? That
Nipple?
was finish flashing your chest. Let's fucking go.
We got there.
Yeah, that was a roundabout. Dad joke. Sorry.
I don't know if that was a dad joke or just a weird.
I don't either. I think that means my dad's gonna call me.
We'll let the
What
crowd decide.
fuck? Why am I watching YouTube?
And Gretzky
Fuck
absorbs
you,
the check.
Danny.
Looking for the one-timer. No one filling the lane, and now Solani
What's
breaking
he gonna
out.
do here?
Going to go for the one-timer, Davidov, and there's the comeback. 4-goal comeback here in the third period by Scribe. DJ falling apart in the chair. Has to
Now
find a
you
way to
finished on
regroup.
Back. That's why you call it a comeback, right? Yeah. Don't call it a comeback. It's just on my back.
And, Gretzky just misses the up the net, and Granato floats the rebound in. Wow, what a play.
We are
Sequence of
approaching
events.
a very special time. Could you hit caps lock for me, please? Don't jinx it.
Now Blake off the faceoff, taken down by Housley. Does
Fuck
Housley have enough time
you.
to make the play? Goes for the one-timer, picked off by Sandstrom. Remember
Free
that?
hockey, baby.
Free hockey.
Free
for everybody.
fucking hockey.
Don't leave your seat. There's no intermission here. We're going straight into it.
Let's go.
This goal will decide who has a 2-1 lead in the series.
This beer
Best
will
of 5.
decide how much I have to wait to get another whiskey drink.
And Sonalani absorbs that check, but doesn't
Didn't
absorb
absorb
Blake.
that one.
Zhitnik
Well, he
to
did,
Sandstrom.
but with his entire body and soul.
Sandstrom taken down. Now breakaway chance here for
Let's fucking
Solani. What's he going to do? Misses the pass shot.
You know, there was,
And
could have been someone out
Still
there.
in possession of the puck.
Ah!
Good save by Rudy. Look at him. He's making up for an earlier
Lefty?
mistake. Another save there
That was
off
a
Housley, and
Big
the Kings
brain
finally break
shot,
out.
and he says no.
Now Gretzky tries the floater. Saved by
Tried
Essensa.
the Lego almost there.
Almost had the Lego, yeah. And
Brick
Davey Dog.
by brick.
Missed check there
Fuck,
by
he's
TJ.
open.
Slap shot. Saved by Rudy. Another save by Rudy. Rudy just standing on his head so far in overtime. Can the Kings find an answer? Now Granado. What's he going to do? Pass shot just wide. And this is going to kickstart Kumnin.
myself.
But he just dumps it down, and Rudy picks it up.
Right, and he's just like,
Looking for the
"Yeah,
pass.
get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Sandstrom, long pass to Granado, just nowhere near the target.
You're excited.
And Noonan to
yeah, that was
Housley.
a good pass.
Housley brings
Share
up the
the
ice.
fucking puck. We buy a lot of tape. Let's use it.
Housley
Wait,
behind the net.
Wait.
Going back behind the net where he came from. And one-timer to Solani, and there's the
Got a
goal.
game. It's a
Nice
ball game. And we're donezo. Pegger's peg. I think bottom line, Pegger's peg.
Yep. Pegged it.
Fuck me.
And a huge comeback by Scribe. That could have been,
Huge comeback.
yeah.
We thought it was going to be on the
TJ
chest.
was this close to having a
On the back.
2-1 series
Fucking
lead.
game right there.
And King Raph in the chat. Good to see
Ralph?
you. Yeah. King Raph, King Ralph.
Hello, Raph. Face-offs won.
So we're going to go to game 4 here. TJ is going to call it a tier.
Why didn't I get to play game 4? Is it because I lost my first 2?
That'd be it. And there's also a best of 3.
Okay. Best of 3 or just your 2 worst? I think we should let one of you guys play the Kraken now. It's been 4 games. Release the Kraken.
I don't have a Kraken logo to choose from. We're going to have to sidestep that.
I don't think it's that hard to make. I don't think that many people are watching the Twitch.
I don't know how to
I've
use
already
MS
said
Paint.
cracker. I think I can do a lot of weird shit, and we can just have a Kraken logo.
You've been given a lot of leash. More leash than you deserve.
It is ass eating season. I mean, it is February. I don't think we should let anyone play with the Kraken.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision.
No, I'll decide. Kraken. Toronto.
So Toronto for Scribe. And TJ is going to be Quebec.
Got a cigarette? No, I'm just saying I use booze. I want to watch it black and white. I would like to watch a film. Your game. No, I already went full Lego. I had a steak. And some fucking frites. I'm a freak. House. No, I just end at free.
I don't have the high notes. I'm not your man for that.
I am Mariah Carey without the looks and the other 7 octaves and the what's that thing where like people like her. Other than that,
Appeal?
I mean, I just call it like not wanting me to be existing in a dumpster. So yeah,
Why would we spoil a good dumpster?
right. I'm saying I don't want to put Mariah in a dumpster. People feel differently when I try to sing her songs. And I've written her songs and sent them to her, and she's like, I think I'm just doing fine with this. Always be my baby. See, I can't even fuck
No,
with that song.
you're miles away. Please just stick to
Thank
your
you
color
for not saying
commentating.
kilometers, all right? Respect the fucking South
No, well,
border.
kilometers aren't long enough to describe how far away
At
you
least you
are.
didn't say kilometers, because you've been pronouncing things very weird tonight.
I've been pronouncing them correctly.
Calmly.
And
Wow.
saved by Potvin, another one
Saved by that guy
Kovalenko.
dying on screen. That was a
off.
snub
And here's
job.
Todd Gill, one-timer, and that's just high by Borshevsky. He's used to those European rinks,
That man died.
and he just didn't have the angle right.
I think wherever that puck went also killed a person.
And here's Borshevsky again from a little bit closer. That pass shot gobbled up by Hexall and saved there by Duchesne on the rebound attempt.
Fucking.
Hexall was well out of his
fucking
crease.
play that early castle shit. Chest noob.
Yeah, that's for Tickness out there. You got to be very careful about when you do your castling. Don't want to leave yourself vulnerable to any tactics. And there's a great one-timer goal there by Matt Sundin. Where's Chaos at? Tell me in the chat.
Drop a T by an S. Stick it up your fucking ass, Matt Sundin.
Technical John getting out to the first period lead. And here's Sundin one more time. What's he have?
More.
Short side deep, shut down by Potvin, and Borshevsky's on
He
the back.
passed it over a dead person.
Yep. And
Just slowing it down
Patrick
here.
Guerra dancing in the chat after that goal by Matt Sundin with his Nike skates. Making
I think it's actually Nike is how the Greeks pronounce it.
don't
Got
think
us
so.
a victory.
We'll have to talk
I
to Chris
wouldn't know.
Chelios about that. Yes, he is the Greek god of this game.
Zarle. Oh!
And Gilmore with the floater, helped out there by Gusarov.
Teach Gilmore
It's
how
Hextall,
to
but there's
do
an
things
icing.
good. Now, would you have taken that icing? I think I would have taken the goalie there.
I take anything I can get that comes my way on this game.
I would take a haircut right now because this is...
Well, unfortunately, the place down the street does not accept walk-ins.
They do not. They might, but they were like, we don't want you walking in here. That's what they said to me. Like, what if I come in a wheelchair? Like, then we like have to do it, but we don't want to give you something that we have to do.
Did you shave again? You had a mustache earlier. Now you're clean shaven. Very presentable.
I mean, what's with all the detail-oriented stuff? But yes. Oh, what an interception.
Pass picked off. Here's
That reminds
Borshevsky.
me of that interception I got against you in Blitz last night before you beat me by 30 points.
Well, I had to give you some false hope. I wanted you to stay around for the whole game.
No, it wasn't false hope. I thought when I made the late switch to letting Tecmo do the things for me that there would be enough time. If anything, I just misjudged the clock. Because Driz is an hour ahead of me, and he should have said 8 seconds a lot
You do
earlier.
struggle with watches. That is a fact.
I mean, if I'm going to put anything on my wrist, it's going to be a wraparound dick, right? Where are we going here?
Yeah, we should probably go back to the game as Borshevsky dances around looking for the one-timer opportunity, taken away by Duchesne. Duchesne dishes it out, and that pass is missed as Kovalenko was hooked at the blue line, and there's another icing call.
What a game. It's Borshevsky, but it's not Duchesne. Right?
Two different languages, my man.
Jimmy the Greek.
And here's Todd Gill touching up. Penalty on the Leafs.
Touching
Gilmore
touching
going into the
that
box.
guy.
This definitely warrants a line change, as we don't want to see Christian
Where's his
Lesky.
upper body? It's getting real weird at this point. He's never had an upper body. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who are you putting? Beer? They don't work here.
no, those are patrons.
Patron?
No, not Patron.
Schmidt told me to get a chilled tequila shot of Patron, and I told Schmidt he can go shove his own finger in his own asshole because I don't drink chilled tequila, but I will take those $60 and get 60 $1 hot microwave plastic bottle shots of tequila.
Oh, gross.
Dude, I'm just saving a few bucks.
And you're killing yourself in the process with those things.
Every day we're dying.
You don't have to do it that quickly. And there's a goal on the shorthanded variety.
Oh, shut up, baby.
Borshevsky finally cashing in on an opportunity. And
Hey.
a tie game.
Not bad. You don't think they can hear it, right?
Probably not. I mean, we only have microphones in front of our faces.
Oh, I'm trying to stay at least 3 inches away. 5 cast lines away.
And Flapper turned aside by Potvin. Scribe coming out to meet that one at the top of the crease, and now Todd Gill looking for an
So if it were
opportunity.
me, I would just fuck up that guy with the puck right now.
Yeah, well, Todd Gill's pretty elusive.
I mean,
A lot of patience here shown by
Crow
Scribe.
claw, maybe, huh? Or like-
Look for the backhander and turned away by Hexall. Time was running low there. He had to make a decision.
that would seem almost unnecessary violence at the end, and that's what I appreciates about it. Guy fucking flipped.
This has been a nice recovery by TJ after the previous game, so he's kept himself in this one. He has an opportunity to prolong this series with a good big turd.
Big turd. We got a big turd. Mo turd? Oh.
And here he is entering the zone, and there's a penalty against the Toronto defenseman. Looks like Todd Gill with the hook.
Fucking hookers. I didn't realize you were icing some hookers. I'm partying with Scribe tonight.
King Rat
This
asking
guy
for
knows
close
where the
up to the
hookers
players
are.
that they hear the commentary. We are no less than 6 inches away from the players, so they definitely hear every word coming out of our mouths.
After 6 inches, I did not know where you're going with that statement.
This is
I was still stuck on hookers.
well, you should probably get off those hookers. Your lawyer would also advise that.
I
who
mean,
is
I've
sitting.
already paid for them. I'm not. They are gonna finish the service. Fuck that guy up.
And here's Borshevsky. Absorbs the check, but loses the puck after Sakic comes in to help.
Right.
Sakic up the ice.
Joe biggest sack in
One
the
timer
whack.
from way downtown. Gusarov misses the target, but
That's the kind of shot that I would take.
yeah, that is a dank shot. Shooting before you know where the guy is.
Shooting before you're even sure what game you're playing.
And here's Kovalenko down the wing. Stops
I
up.
like that shit.
Nice play as
Fucking
Sakic
got
picks up
him.
the rebound and cashes in.
Biggest fucking sack in the whack. Let's go, Joe.
Patrick Guerra's favorite player, Dougie Gilmore,
That was like a payoff.
not there to help out on the defensive play.
I don't even have to go to the full website. I got what I wanted right there.
You got the mobile version coming in the clutch, and now Matt Sundin
And now
done for
that-
the game.
3 more points.
Yeah,
Plus-
3 for Scribe.
Fucking 3. Add another 3, we'll get 6 feet down, and we'll just not have to worry about that fucking guy anymore.
We're gonna see a line change here for TJ. This is he's gonna be on the power play, but he does lose probably his second best forward.
Is it a power play when you've lost all your power because he's fucking dead? Let's ask. Look at the fucking. What do you call those people? Like, who's the guy who's like, my rings, my rings? He's a very small person there in the stands. It wasn't the guy without a fucking upper body.
He gets a lot of press, and Gilmore nearly gets the rebound opportunity to go in.
Almost got the goalie hit. Almost got the goalie hit.
And Sakic to Kovalenko. Kovalenko stopping up, takes a hit.
Patient. Oh,
But
fuck me in the
Gusarov tries to
asshole.
just
Not-
power the puck into the net. Can't.
Should have got paid there. Did not.
And here's Dave Ellett. Dave Ellett looking to fire, and broken up just in time by the Northeast
Push it.
defense. Now Kovalenko. Just a minute left in the game.
I don't know if he's going to be an option
Kovalenko.
here, but there could be.
Tries the floater, but runs right into Potvin, and Sakic picks up the puck in the corner. Puck knocked loose by the
God
Leafs
bless
defense. Here
America.
comes Gilmore, streaking. Does not hold on to the puck, and Hextall just keeps that off the
Win
line.
for the fucking fuck you goalie did not work.
And one timer
That
to
worked.
Gilmore. There's a goal. Tied up again.
like there's a-
late in the third.
Word that starts with F that I'm going to be able to yell soon, but it's more of a phrase than a word.
And now Gilmore trying to avoid the overtime, and he does with a slap shot. Clap City.
Free drinks, baby!
And that's a 3-2 lead here for the Leafs, and
Pull
this
the goalie.
might be
See,
it for
percentage goes
TJ. And he's going to quick goal here.
Yes, yes.
Can't quite make it, and there's your series winner.
That was
Scribe moves on.
ridiculous.
So Scribe, I think, if he wasn't awake yet, he is awake now.
So I'm up next?
Yeah, we're going to have Dank coming up in
Yeah.
the grand
We're-
finals.
We're going to have the Make-A-Wish Foundation finals next. It's Dan versus himself. He's going to play his starting lineup, Pavel Bure, figurehead.
Off stream, we have Trojan and Corbett playing. The winner of that will play me in the semifinal, and Scribe is on the other side awaiting the winner of Derek and Pete.
Nice
B.
humble brag there. Way to throw yourself in there and include yourself in the broadcast. That was really nice.
Well, I mean, I think people should be aware.
You're just saying facts. I'm being an asshole. So it's true.
Did you?
No one
play a
asked.
series, Jack?
No one asked you to sit next to me. It's not
Did you
your
play a
fault.
series
It's
with
my
Pete?
fault.
What was the series? Just how many games? Okay. So it looks like Derek did
Differential doesn't matter at this point.
did beat Pete, and he's going to go on to face Scribe in the semifinals. So far the seeds are holding. Only person that could change that is Trojan, the 5 seed, if he beats Corbett, the 4 seed.
Oh man, what if that R and that I merged and it was like an N?
And I actually thought it was you at first because that looks very similar to Dank.
Funny story, that was like the third name listed, and I kept saying to John, I was like, I can't read from this angle. It's like, it looks like they spelled my name weird. He's like, no, it's Dank, it's right there. It was like 3 things down. I had to keep reading, but I'm a stubborn man. My father was a drinker. He taught me everything I know.
This is where I run away.
I'm going to go get a drink of alcohol. You could just mute me whenever, or just be like,
I don't
"Jimmy,
know where the
got
mute
this."
button is.
No, it's not on me.
I have
It's
no
like-
power.
But you could-
Corbin, 130.
if AJ beats, are you still alive?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, I was gonna say if AJ beats you, I want that jersey. But shit. Fucking awesome.
There's only 4 guys left. So all these guys, there's no one else left. Right. Yeah, we're getting to the end of it. So we're down to the final 4. Is it what? So the fan, and whatever reason that creates
How did I only lose for 1 to Derek? I lost 5-4 to Derek. Whalers. No, he was that good.
Toronto and Vancouver.
Yeah.
That was the
That
wrong.
figures. That was
That was the wrong decision.
So we're gonna jump into the semifinal action here between Scribe and Derek. Very similar looking to Dan K, but definitely not Dan K.
Definitely not Dan K.
He's gonna have a much higher caliber play.
There's headsets.
And Derek is the higher seed, so he will be picking the first tier.
Is he the 2?
He is the 2
I
seed,
thought
yes.
Scribe was the 2.
No, Scribe is the 3.
That's not right. Weird. You just double click on it. It'll bring up the thing too.
Okay. So how are you feeling after that series, Sacramento John? You were pretty close in those last 2 games. You had a
It
huge lead in the fourth one, or third one.
It was irritating, but the same time it's Scribe, right? You just got to take what you can get, and you just got to keep fighting and grinding and grinding and grinding, and it's irritating, right? I hate blowing leads, especially when you have opportunities like that. They're few and far between. But at the same time, you know how fun that is?
Yeah.
Freaking awesome and fun those games are.
You're in every game,
Yeah.
and they were
No blowouts.
heart
right?
stoppers. Yeah.
Yeah,
No shutouts, no blowouts,
Yeah.
no tacos.
From my perspective, right? No blowouts for me. I blew him out, which even makes it even better, right? That's that extra.
Yeah.
But yeah, the blowing the leads bit is the irritating piece. But as you tell me all the time, you got to be good enough to get a lead first, right? Blowing it it's irritating, but you got to take a second and go, you know what? You actually played well enough to get a lead.
Exactly.
That's what's important, right?
Yep, it's just finding the way to stay
Finish
ahead
it.
for those last couple minutes.
Yeah, and finish it off.
Wait,
Scribe is Edmonton, and Derek is Philly.
Derek, okay, so Scribe is the higher seed.
Yeah.
My mistake. So Scribe is Edmonton.
Yeah, you're Edmonton. Yeah. Scribe's Edmonton. Yeah, he is the 2 seed because I was the 7. So.
Yeah, I misread that. And then
Yeah, adjust away. Yeah, to make it-
Derek is Philly.
Yeah, Derek is Philly. Scribe is Edmonton.
So we got all our logos set up.
So this is an interesting matchup. On the one hand, you've got like Klima, who, if you like one timing, he doesn't seem to be in the right spot.
No, not usually. He's a wanderer.
Yeah, and so it's tough to get that kind of control. Like I don't know. You're a guy who plays with control, so how do you deal with it? Like, what do you, if you're Edmonton, how do you walk into the game like that, knowing that you can't really have it? You have a guy who's going to wander, who's going to go off script all the time.
You give him the puck, make him the playmaker, because there's no real playmaker on Edmonton. So you turn Klima into the playmaker, and if Simpson starts setting up, then you start trying to find him on the off wing, and hopefully you can create some different looks that way, as opposed to just having Klima go one-on-one all the time.
Okay, and then with Philly, it's the Recchi show. You got the same kind of problem, right? You're just trying to make sure Recchi gets the puck, and he's the one who takes care of business while Eklund handles the defensive duties.
Yeah, and in a pinch, Eklund can also play offense because he does have the agility, he has the passing, the stick handling. He's just not a very good shooter, and we're going to go quick line change here already for Edmonton.
Well, because he didn't set his right line. You
Oh.
can tell already.
Yep. Don't want Doug Waite usually on the ice. That's a
No.
So Pal Eklund, 14 seconds in, puts Philly in the lead.
Good work by him.
Yeah, good job by Derek. Let's see if he can keep this up. It's very early here in the semifinal series. This is also a best of 5.
Yeah. The thing that I think Scribe's going to have to adjust is I'm very passive. I like to sit back and try to hit you on the counter, try to keep the pace slow. Derek is very much the opposite. He likes to push the pace, move the puck up the ice quickly. It's going to be a tough adjustment after getting 5 games against Turtle like me.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to be a clash of styles here, much more so than our previous matchup.
Yeah.
And there's a one-timer there by Klima who's in the slot, but misfired. And now Eklund streaking down the ice, absorbs the penalty there. Looks like
Looked
Manson
like a good
trap check.
CB by Manson, but no, cross-check, it pulls it off.
I guess he brought the stick up with both hands, and the referee is already getting involved in another line change here for Edmonton as we get the left wing Todd on the penalty kill. And another defenseman here, Richardson.
Yeah, Richardson,
Yeah,
that's
your main CB goon, 10 weight, 3-3 skating. That's pretty much all you can ask for on a team like Edmonton.
Yeah, especially with that left D spot where he can kind of hang back, and well, he might be on right D, but at least he's hanging back. You need. Whoop.
You know, EA special there. Klima cleaning out the goalie and Todd shoveling in the trash. Empty net. Shorthanded goal there for the Oilers.
Well, that's the thing about Scribe. He attacks when he's on the penalty kill. You expect him to sit back and kind of defend, and he doesn't. He comes and gets you. He breaks quick. Here we go again.
And pass shot saved by Soderstrom. Good job by Derek to keep his goalie on that post just enough. And that is one of the hallmarks of a A player. On shorthanded, they don't really slow down their attack. They will continue to put the pressure on because the team with the power play, their defensive awareness will go down, and it makes it a little bit easier to find open lanes if guys fill them. And here we go. Todd on the breakaway, just like we said, pass shot, backhander.
Easy. It was easy. It's cross crease and pass shot. Easy pickings.
And it's just really tough to get your goalie over there in time. And we'll see if Derek can. The best way to stop those is just to limit the breakaway, not let it happen. Because once it's happened, it's almost too late. And 2 shorthanded goals for the Oilers on that penalty.
The thing he did in our series where Scribe just got tons of shorthanded goals, or at least opportunities, just over and over again, tons of opportunities.
Exactly, and you think, okay, this is my time to go get a goal, and unfortunately, these things can come back to bite you pretty easily in this game. And
he puts you on your back foot easily. That's what Scribe does. He keeps you guessing.
Definitely, he likes to do some counterplay. He works his tactics, and definitely a very well-educated player. And here he comes again. Works it over to Todd. Goes for the one-timer. Klima, he is finding that slot on the home ice, so that is a good sign. And now Corson picks up the loose puck over the logo.
There's Klima again, but again, he's just that he's too fast at times. He's already too far ahead of the rest of his team. It doesn't help.
Yeah, cutting across the neutral zone like that with a guy like Corson, when a guy like Klima actually has a purpose and he just skates right up the ice. Yeah, it can be really tough to keep up with his skating and find the correct angle to get one-timers. As Edmonton going back into the box, Manson one more time.
Again,
We'll see if Scribe can repeat that success, and there's the end of the period.
It's easy clear.
As Richardson's still out there.
He put him back out there. I think he did. He might have done a quick line change or just assumed that the PK would have grabbed Richardson.
Okay, well, nicely done. I didn't even notice that he went to the lineup, whereas Seth,
it didn't take 10 minutes.
Yeah, he takes the time, and back on the short-handed train is Kevin Todd. Short-handed natural hat trick.
Also near post. Another A player thing is to go to that near post and let you take your goalie out of the way.
Exactly. Yeah, just a nice patient play by Scribe, reading the opponent. Maybe not reading, anticipating correctly.
Yep.
And Edmonton's on the penalty kill. Here's Richardson across the line, looking for an outlet pass there. You find Klima in the middle. Moves around one player, but gets eaten up by Dmitry Yuskevich, who now moves the puck up the ice.
Richardson just waiting. Just waiting for that centering play.
Yep, he knew it was probably going to come, and it eventually did. And here's Kravchuk on the steal. Tries to go backhand, can't slip it by Soderstrom. Soderstrom dishes it out to Denis, now to Eklund. Half breakaway, broken up by a good back check by Klima. And there's Hines just laying the lumber. That's his purpose in this game, is if he can line up Klima, he can do just that. And Yuskevich from way out. Oilers player takes it right in the chicklets, and now Klima breaks out. Goes around the net.
Oh, he's got him.
Had Soderstrom chasing, and Soderstrom did a really good job of getting around that the net very quickly.
Derek made sure he got around that post and immediately went into the right spot.
Yep, and he didn't get cut off on a post. And now here comes the Oilers. Klima, great back check there by Derek Ahu again. Just breaking that up in time, and can't quite get a pass to connect. Todd goes back to Manson, and he bobbles that one. Floater by Klima. Only a Flyer can pick that one up, though. They had that puck covered nicely. And now Philadelphia just clanking passes off their sticks. They're -2 on the road. Edmonton's +2 at home. Might be starting to show its colors here.
A little bit. The other thing that's really telling is Klima is. I know he's playing the Flyers, but Klima is skating. He's faster. He seems faster out there than usual.
Yeah, he seems fast, and he's also using his brain to great effect, which makes him all the much more dangerous. And here's Corson.
And you saw Klima was in the slot and then turned away.
Yeah.
That's not going to help. That's got to be irritating.
So, soft wrister by Hines, blocked by Ranford, and there's Richardson. Looks like he's still on the ice for Kravchuk. As we enter the second period, 3-1. Scribe really asserting himself on that penalty kill and playing pretty solid 5-on-5.
And Richardson has been a steady presence out there. You can't ask for anything more. I mean, I imagine Scribe couldn't expect that to happen. He's so steady right there.
Yeah, the Edmonton looks like they came here to play. They followed their X's and O's. You know,
they're defending in numbers. Their Klima's actually going to the correct spot.
And then Manson making a nice poke check there to get the puck up the ice, and now Soderstrom just gets that puck off in time to Recchi. Haven't really seen him touch the puck much this game, so that's not a good sign for Derek. May want to try and get him the puck more if possible.
He can.
Yeah, it's been very difficult.
Well, the puck has been spending too much time in his zone. He's just not able. They're pressing and pressing up, and oh, here we go.
Yeah, good check there by Recchi, and just a flapper. Saved by Ranford. Now Yuskevich makes a good steal. Can Philadelphia support it? No. Jumps over Eklund's stick. Now Todd absorbing Hines. One time to Corson, he misses it. Now the Flyers looking to break.
But again, the Oilers forwards are going to the right spot. Scribe is able to just, without thinking, do it. Just get to the right spot and get the guy to the pass.
And great save by Derek on that pass shot. Really read that well. Protected that far post beautifully. And what can he do here now is Recchi trying to skate away from Kravchuk. Going for the one-timer, and great save, and Eklund on the follow-up.
So Deneen doing what we hope if you're Edmonton they do, which is Dean filled, and then Eklund is there to clean up the mess.
Well, thank you, Tom, for noticing my hair. I do take great care of it. And sitting as close to the camera as possible to get the full effect. And here come the Flyers one more time. Deneen with the breakout pass, trying to work his way around Manson, and one-timer is picked off. And now Corson to Kravchuk. And that's a hold there by the Philadelphia player.
It's a nice,
But Corson recovers. Near side wrister. Derek letting the goalie take care of that for him. Perhaps making an adjustment of his own. And here's Hines. Creeping down the wing. Errant pass. And now...
And a penalty too. Yep. Accidental EA special there.
Yeah, Klima drew the penalty, created havoc, and Corson just comes in, cleans it up. 4 assists for Klima. No goals, but he's been involved in every play. He's been a huge force in this game. And Scribe now looking to just put on the finishing touches here as Hines picks off that pass. Now Eklund down the wing, looking for the one-timer. Changes it up.
Oh, nice.
Give and go, but picked off. And the penalty now. And got to get a goal right off face-off here.
Yep. It's tough. This is definitely the wrath zone. Oh, he goes for the check off the face-off. Not really what you want.
No, not enough time. Not enough puck possession overall for the Flyers. As Scribe goes up 1-0.
The solid work by Scribe. It seemed like he kept the puck either in the neutral zone or Derek's zone. There wasn't a lot of time in the attack zone for Derek. He couldn't get any kind of setup. He couldn't get any time. He wasn't allowed to breathe. It's very much a Scribe game, right? To squeeze the space, squeeze where you're at, force the puck away, limit your chances, limit your opportunities, and it just showed there. When Edmonton's playing like that, when Klima's filling the right spot, when Todd's going to the right spot, when even Corson's able to make passes like that, and you've got the defenseman coming up and squeezing, it's tough to get anything, especially with a guy like Scribe controlling it, and with that combination, it's a tough thing to do. It's impressive that Derek got 2 goals given all of that against him.
Yeah, he put up a really tough effort, good effort. I mean, he had the quick goal to start, and then just that penalty kill goals against were really what changed the tone of the game and allowed Scribe to just squeeze the life out of it. So the players
they're getting set up.
Yeah, they're debating their next tier. So it'll be Derek's pick as Scribe picked the first tier.
Winnipeg for Derek and LA.
Okay, so Derek has Winnipeg, Scribe is the Kings.
So it's going to be a very high-flying matchup. It may be more to Derek's liking.
Well, we'll see, because again, this goes back to lineup decisions if you're LA, right? Like I personally use the AJ approved lineup of Granato, Gretzky, and Sandstrom with Zhitnik and Blake. Scribe's a big believer in Sidor, which that's a thing.
We're gonna see him make an appearance on the left side. A little bit easier to handle than Blake, not quite as flashy, but similar mold.
Yeah. I do like that skill though. Like Blake has skills. If you can get him into some space, like Zarlazlavsky, if you can get him into some space, he can do some work. Yeah. It's can you get him into some space, and that's a tough ask.
Yeah, especially in a matchup like this against Winnipeg, they can really just hem in a team. And so maybe Sador can give a little bit extra mobility, but we'll see. It's a small difference in the weight. A 9 weight for Sador. All the Winnipeg players can still access him with the regular weight bug check.
Yeah.
And looks like we got a penalty, a power play here for Scribe, and he quickly converts on the face-off play that Derek needs last game.
Gretzky. You don't expect that out of Gretzky. That had some pace on it.
Yeah, especially on Bob Essence, a very strong goalie against a guy like Gretzky. And, yeah, very surprising to see it go in, but nicely executed by Scribe.
It was very well done.
And now Derek trying to enter the zone, but great defense there by the Kings. Sandstrom finds Granado. Granado doesn't have an angle. Finds Gretzky, who misses that one. So,
all right. So it has to be an incredible play, or he's not going to do it. All right, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, you can't set him up for the cheapies. He won't take them. And here's Gretzky looking for the backhander, and there's a weak shot gobbled up by Essence, who shovels it to Housley. Housley up the wing. One timer by Solani. There's a goal.
All right. So now it's a wake-up call for Scribe that Derek still is very good, can get opportunities even on those quick plays, which is good. He wasn't getting any when he was Philly. Now he's got that opportunity.
Exactly, and there's not a very good goalie behind him. And great job by Derek to move his goalie so far out that they blow the play dead.
Yep. It's a solid work all around. All right, here's Big Phil, the man who's, if you know how to use him, AJ, he's deadly.
Yes. He is my new best friend, Philemon Housley. we turned him into a Spanish soccer player, or at least I have.
Well, yeah, he's a Barcelona player. If there was any person who would ever be a Barcelona hockey player, it's Phil Housley.
Exactly, and pass shot there by Derek on the backhander. Zamnov just wide, and great one-timer by Solani finding that near post.
That was a good circle around. You got to keep cycling. That's what they tell you in real hockey. It's the same thing in 94. Just keep cycling, keep cycling, keep cycling, keep cycling.
Yep, amazing how real life offensive strategies can work in this game. It's what is viewed as a primitive game now, 27 years later, but it's amazing the depth, as we just saw right there. And good save there by Derek. Another save, taking out Granado, who was a little too close to the crease.
Derek being a lot more aggressive with Cesar than he was with Soderstrom.
He looks much more comfortable in this matchup so far. Like I said, I think this is more his speed. Clearly, he picked the tier, so I hope this is something that he feels more comfortable with. As now he tries to find the passing lane, Newman, but gobbled up by Zhitnik, who clears it over the zone. He's looking for some offense. Gets harassed by multiple Jets defenders, and now Housley all the way up to Solani, who gets checked, and Zamnov just fires a surprisingly wrister as the period ends.
So this is going to be best of 5, because I know Schmidt was asking, and Big Ralph let him know. But the thing, too, about, speaking of the tier matchups, when you get to that 5-6 level, that's about knowledge. That isn't about skill. It's about finding that diamond in the rough, about knowing which guys are actually going to catch a pass, which guys are going to deliver a pass. And that favors Scribe.
Yeah, and knowing just where they're going to end up, because you're not going to make a lot of quick plays to blow away somebody. You're reading the play, you're making moves, you're making things happen. And there's a one-timer by Robitaille, who comes into the ice now. Granado made his way off.
Wow, Tickness's favorite player with a goal.
And he actually hit the net.
Yeah,
without hitting the post.
That's amazing. I mean, obviously it's because Tick isn't using him. He knows who's controlling him. He knows what he can do.
Yeah, Robitaille loves being controlled by actual game pads, not keyboards.
Not keyboards, definitely not keyboards.
Or weirdo setups where you're using one hand on the keyboard and another on the game pad, and you're blowing into a tube somehow.
Yeah, it's odd. His Professor Hawking setup really needs some work.
If Tick made the game a little bit less complicated, I think he might find a little bit more success. Back to this one, Housley picking up the loose puck, skating behind a massive humanity. The offensive line of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, really. And
I heard there was a Schmidt question. What was it?
Are you dead?
And beautiful one-timer there on the Super Nintendo
sorry,
angle.
I don't speak Schmidt. How many shots and skillers should you buy me?
So Dank's back, everyone.
We picked him up off the ground.
Yeah, he's rallying. He's good. But again,
I'm a man of my word. Yeah.
That wasn't Heath Leather in Dark Knight, everyone. That was Dan.
And great save by Essence on the walk around by Gretzky, but Samson there on the one-timer. too much pressure.
You can see the shape of the game, though. When Derek gets a break, he's able to finally convert and put some pressure. And it is now on Scribe. He can't make many mistakes because Derek just breaks free, and next thing you know, it's a goal, or at least a good opportunity. So there we go. He's got two guys behind the net.
Also, fuck Schmidt.
Well, I think that's a fair point.
Yeah.
And one-timer by Robitaille. Can't find the short side on that one.
And here comes a break, but he's able to. Sidor's there, or Zhitnik's there.
Zhitnik, reading that play very nicely, looking for the one-timer, absorbs the check, and there's Sandstrom cashing in. Can't give a Scribe an opportunity like that to absorb a check, because that's what he can do to you.
Yeah, and again, unlike Klima, Sandstrom knows where to go.
Yes, and he usually does not miss. He is very emphatic about his finishing.
He is.
And now Davy Dog trying to get the beeper, does not. Sandstrom gets back just in time. Good save there by Rudy, two of them really. And Sidor moves it up to Gretzky, picked off by Solani.
There's something about this cartridge. Rudy is playing well on this card. It's nice.
Maybe he's got a boosted rating in this one. Or maybe he's just really hot here on the road as Housley loses the puck. Can he get back on defense? Just an inadvertent flip and really swatch. Time's run out anyway.
It's a good call.
And Stride looking to take a 2-0 lead here. It just needs a good third period to make that happen. But Derek feeling a little bit more comfortable here. Maybe he can get some offensive mojo working again. And here he comes.
It's trapped, and this is what Derek wants. Now he's got Phil in space. Sidor cleans it up.
And wrister by Zamnov, nicely read by Rudy. There was space there, but Rudy shut it down quickly. And the Jets regroup behind the net. Up to Zamnov. Where's the support? He's waiting for it. Finds Solani, and great against the grain one-timer. Saved by Rudy. So Rudy, again, coming up clutch. And Robitaille barely picks up that pass behind the net. Works it around to Gretzky, who gets wiped out by Zamnov. And here come the Jets one more time. What do they have here? Davy Dov looking for the one-timer, picked off by Robitaille. And he shovels it all the way to the side to Gretzky and off the post. Another beautiful setup. Sandstrom this time just a little off the mark. And another off the mark, another post. Too many posts in this ROM.
There are definitely too many posts.
As Sandstrom now has hit each post, and pass shot there by Zhitnik. Again, just too much pressure, too many chances. The Jets can't break out of their zone after those post shots by Sandstrom.
Even with Sandstrom doing his best Brett Hall imitation, Scribe still manages to find the space to get a goal.
Yeah, he's just been merciless on his offensive opportunities when he's had them. And Derek almost finds a way to work around Rudy. But Rudy covers up.
Corbett was wondering if he could get in. If you have time, he's just right over here. If that's okay.
So the orangutan has decided that
we're going to have the Corbett Dank show.
Yeah. He's feeling good.
I got to figure out where my camera's at.
It's over there. Over there.
There's a security cam in the alley. And Housley with a minute and 30 left. Really, Jets need a goal.
Push.
Wait, your room's on the alley too? I thought I just had the alley. Top bunk, lower bunk. Fucking hit him.
And Sandstrom fires that one wide.
And here we go. He's got to get it on this rush.
And Solani now over the blue line. No real angle though.
But there's no help either.
He's exploring.
Waiting for his help, and is it going to show up? Nope, just a shot there saved by Rudy. He's been all over it this period.
I would have him to not be on the skate that much time with the puck.
And looks like, and there's the crossbar by Sandstrom. He hit all three posts.
All 3 posts on his last 3 shots. Good work by Thomas.
So Scribe won 2 different games in that one.
Can I type a question? How many posts are there in this round?
Well, Scribe found them all. He can tell you. As we take a 2-0 lead here for Scribe.
You put Brett Hall in there instead of Sandstrom, or what?
No, I just put an extra post in.
I didn't go full screen on that. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll try to be a little bit better on that next time. This will be Scribe's turn to pick a tier. All right, we'll see you later, Schmidt. Thanks for the subscribe and then unsubscribe.
Tier 3. That's the Quebec Stars, Rangers, Leafs tier. Rangers? Ooh. Oh, it's your last one? Okay. Rangers for Derek, Quebec for Scribe.
Okay.
Now, this is one of those where the tiers that we play under at the tournament, even though they reset, we've gotten to the point now where Derek was caught with the Rangers.
Yes. Probably, yeah, the team that usually gets picked last in this tier, maybe aside from Toronto, Quebec and Dallas, generally viewed as the higher end of this tier.
Yeah.
So maybe a slight tier advantage for Scribe, as he does have probably the strongest team in this one. All sorts of options really to choose your lineup from.
You do. You also get it's home Quebec, which they're slightly bad at home. I mean, they're the better team in the overall, but they're still. I've seen them do some bad things at home.
Yeah, they can have lame games, much like Calgary or Detroit at home. Same story in this one. You see Kovalenko, naturally, Terminator, on the wing, patrolling, trying to just wipe out anybody that comes down his lane.
Scribe telling Chaos to go pound sand and puts Kamensky at the dot with Sakic.
And we're going to see Gartner in the dot, Turcotte at the wing, and Messier taken out for Tikkanen. And Patrick Leach, probably a top two defenseman.
Yeah, pretty solid, standardized lineup there.
Not a great place to put in low. He's not going to do a whole lot against Kamensky with the body and Kovalenko, Sakic. Might be a little too much good skating for him. And there's a quick one-timer to Kamensky. He's going to be good from that distance.
Yeah. That's the thing, is if you can get close enough, that 5-3 really pays off. It's when he's further away that you get into some Brett Hull territory.
Yeah, quick start here by Scribe. And we'll see how comfortable Derek is with this team. And this is his last pick in this tier, so... And great give and go, just wide by Tikkanen.
You might have to clip that and actually tweet it to him so he can respond with how bad he is if he was playing.
Unfortunately, probably chirping a little too much to focus on the shot accuracy there. And Kovalenko.
So we're doing some technical issues here.
Oh.
And Gartner
Okay,
actually pounds one in. So now we're tied at 1. Derek got the break he needed by getting Gartner free. Again, it's been all series long. It's just been trying to get his guys free.
And now Tikkanen is going to be sent to the locker room. We'll see who comes on the ice. Messier.
And I think that's going to be Kamensky in the box for Scribe.
Probably. And indeed it is. So we'll see Rishi come on at center.
So odd that knowing that Scribe is an aggressive line changer on PKs, surprising that Joe's not on.
Yeah, that's one of the disadvantages of putting Joe on the right wing, even though he's a good right winger, is you lose him on penalty kills, and now it's going to be a 5-on-3, so you lose both your wingers. We'll see if he does a line change, if he can stop Derek, and he does on the crease cut. And there goes Kovalenko, so you can't even sub him in. Probably sub in Joe at this point.
Joe in, yeah. All right, so here we go. When it's 5-on-4, A guys push, but 5-on-3 is a different story.
Yeah, you're definitely much more selective here, especially with a guy who's not especially fast as Sakic, normal skater, but there's a backhander pass shot, Gutherov. Derek may have been playing the pass expecting it to go to Sakic, and Gutherov just wheeled his way in there.
Another PK and another aggressive Scribe moved down the ice.
Yep, and here's a dump in by the Rangers, saved by Hextall. What's he going to do with it? He's going to find Gutherov, and looks like he's going to go 2-on-3. Going to go for the floater, and far side goal, another shorty, and there goes the net. That net should have never been there anyways.
I'm thinking it's taking Derek by surprise that Scribe keeps pushing and pushing on these PKs. Even after 2 games, it feels like he's not expecting Scribe to just push as far as he is.
Yeah, I think he's. I think you're right. He's just looking for offensive chances and focusing solely on that. And there's a great one turned aside by Hextall, and there's a post. So Derek getting a little unlucky here, not being able to find the range at this point. As Hextall clears it out. Still 5-on-4. Kaminsky back on the ice. And he does a spin move. Scribe likes his right-handers.
Sakic.
And Sakic runs into the goalie, just not quite the right angle. And another penalty against the Nordiques. And they recover the puck, and we'll see who it is. Of course, Steve Duchesne, he's going to get into the box.
So that should be a decision in the back for the next 9 seconds at least.
And it's
No,
foot.
it's foot. All right.
Good call there by my color man, Tecmo John.
Yeah, well, nope, I am never impressed with the line. Unless you're the one making the lineup, Schmidt, then I'll be impressed.
I've seen Tecmo John sneer in disgust at all-star lineups.
Yep, I do sneer in disgust at most lineups. Even my own. That's why I'm so good.
And Rangers still on the power play here. Off the face-off. Tikkanen back in the lineup, recovering from his previous injury. Saved by Hextall on the one-timer from way out. No real threat on that one, but Leach recovers the puck. Moves it up the ice. And curls around. One-timer to Gartner, and wow, what a save by Hextall. That looked like it might have been labeled for the top corner.
Yeah. A little classic Angry J jump and chase.
Yep, my playbook now getting ransacked.
But you know, even on the PK, it's a smart play. He's lighter than most of it. Oh.
And you know, Scribe's been showing a wide array of pass shots, and I was expecting a pass shot, and that deke was just a great change of pace.
And a dirty backhand floater like that, that's tough.
Yeah, just Scribe throwing everything against the wall, and it's all sticking right now. And here he comes again, but loses the puck to Gartner. 2-on-1, Foot misses a check, and there's a one-timer, and Tikkanen sticks to his stick in there when it's unwarranted.
Oh, there it is.
But Gartner, eventually the Rangers figure that one out.
He's finally. So that was another opportunity where Derek, it caused a scramble, and he was the first one to the puck. It sounds weird. He needs more of that. He needs to get Scribe, needs to be in a lack of control. Scribe is in too much control. He's too comfortable out there.
Yeah, and needs a little bit more chaos to be created. And here he goes again. Gartner, pass shot, well wide. Not quite the right angle, and Turcotte.
Didn't feel like a comfortable thing for him too to take that pass shot.
No, it was not really as close as you would like to be if you're gonna miss it. And clearance by Tikkanen picked up by Gutrov, and EA Special nearly turned into a disaster. That's a Raft type play. So Scribe using everybody's playbook. Next thing you know, he's going to be trying to do Schmidt type plays on the breakaway. But now we've got a breakaway here for Gartner.
What is a Schmidt type play on a base breakaway?
He's just so slippery with his moves, and he doesn't need pass shots or any sort of real deceptiveness. It's just like one hard move, and you never know which way that move's going to go. But a great conversion there by Derek to get himself back within one goal. He's really putting up a great fight, not letting Scribe get too far away from him. And Duchesne trying to cut in, finds the angle, but Sakic well wide. And Turcotte now. One last play here in the period. Tikkanen. Rister tries to be real long EA Special and it doesn't quite work out.
So Derek is finally, it's taken 2 games, but I think he's finally good with the pace. He's finally good with the team. Even though he's kind of been forced into the Rangers, he's comfortable with the team selection. He's comfortable with how they're playing. We're finally kind of, I guess, seeing the real Derek out there, not one who's being caught unawares or being caught by Scribe playing a certain way. He's finally like asserting himself when he can.
Yeah, if he can get the Rangers going in the right direction, they do have very fast players. We saw with Winnipeg that you can use that speed to great effect, and it's a little bit tougher with the Rangers, but they also have a similar ability as a flapper shut down by Hextall, and can't quite recover that puck in the neutral zone. Now their Deeks can't make a thrust of the offensive zone, and there's a drawn penalty by Tikkanen. This might be a penalty shot, and indeed it is. Let's see what Derek has up his sleeve. And there's a pass shot, backhander.
That's a good one.
So he really honed that in. We saw a pass shot earlier, and that one was on target.
Yep, he finally got the timing down. Again, showing his comfort. He's finally comfortable. He's in a spot where he was comfortable and can show his skill.
Yep, and he's using one of his faster players, Tikkanen, so might be finding his sweet spot here as we have a tie game in Game 3.
So,
and
given how much he's been doing well with speed, why not a Monty then at this point?
Well, Turcotte and Amante are the same speed, so it's just a matter of, I guess, preference at that point.
That's
And here comes Turcotte. Looking for the one-timer, and Tikkanen well wide again. This one-timer is just not looking good from Tikkanen. And Kamensky just worms his way past the defenseman with a little change of pace, and 5-shot power ruling the day there.
It's tough to float that 5-shot power, though. That's the thing. It takes a bit of skill, as you so ably demonstrated with the Sharks in the OHPL. So nicely done.
Yeah, it might have been the right-handed skaters. Scribe loves those. He's very comfortable with them. He almost drafts them exclusively in the Sega Draft Leagues. So I think that type of mastery is what reared its head there. And Tikkanen now going for the turnaround jumper. Can't quite nail it. And now the Duchesne breaks out, throws it to Patrick, and Patrick his pass planks off Tikkanen. Tikkanen really having a tough time. And wow, puck over the net. That was dangerous opportunity there. And another bumbling puck, and big hit by Turcotte. Now breakaway. Pass shot just wide. Going for the same play that he had on the penalty shot. Didn't work out. Now Leach got to have a goal here pretty soon. 30 seconds left, and
he's got a scramble situation if he can get the B check.
Couldn't get the puck off of Duchesne. He had a real good poke check, and selling out on that play left him open in the back.
But you have to. I mean, he needs to turn it over as soon as possible. He gets caught. It happens.
So with that win, face-off win, looks like Scribe is going to wrap this series up 3-0. Saw a lot of different looks from Scribe, and Derek really fought.
He did
as hard as he could, and just it wasn't enough.
Yeah, you get it's a steep learning curve when you jump into that. When you jump into a guy like Scribe and puts you in kind of these binds, right? Tier 3, Tier 5, no comfort, no speed. It can be tough to get anything on him.
And Raph agreeing that poke check, it was crazy that it didn't work because it looked like it was dead on.
There's in the interest of time, the third and fourth place game will be playing this.
That was good leg sweeping.
So I'm going to step off, and we'll probably get Corbett and myself running very quickly. Probably keep TJ on the mic, and you might want to pick your partner.
Yeah, well.
I was going to bring one for you. You got to bring her in.
I'm going to go find somebody.
Yeah, or they'll pick you.
So it's a rare occurrence. We've got 4 people announcing and no one playing, so that's fun.
All right, so I'm going to move over to the...
Actually, they did the same thing.
I would just call him perturbed.
Who's perturbed?
Perturbed Jay.
It's
Perturbed early 90s Jay.
It's money time for the man. So
Time to go. Is this it?
your 2 T's in Corbett. All right.
Is this it? Like Faith No More it?
This is semis.
Okay. So I can actually talk.
You can talk.
Would you like a drink?
I'm good.
Corbett, you good? Go to the bar.
That's all you need to worry about.
Are they breaking this stuff down?
I have no idea. No, this is. I don't know when the trucks show up. He's kind of paranoid about the trucks. I'm like, really? Oh, and you gotta wait on Greg. No, I know. Who do you use?
How do you use lower teams? Tier 2 teams, but
Well, in his series against, I think he low tiered himself here, and then this one is pretty low tier too. So I know for this one he was Anaheim, like he was.
he picked it. That's the other guy.
Yeah, he picked Anaheim, so. Nobody listens to Tecmo Schmidt. So this is going to be, as you can see, Angry Jay and Corbett. Angry Jay is the number 1 seed, so he gets to choose the home and tier first. Corbett's trying to figure out what's going on in terms of like who he can and can't use. So we've gotten to the point now, we've played enough games with best of 3s and best of 5s that most of these guys have used 2 to 3 teams per round. We're 3 rounds in. So as a minimum, Corbett's used 5 teams.
Hey guys,
All right, so
the winner
there.
of this, would you be applicable to a 5-game series based on where we're at schedule-wise? Of course. The question was, if you win the series in the finals, would you be okay with winning the 5-game series instead of the 7? So, great. Thank you guys.
Best of 11, Scribe. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna pick up dinner shortly.
Okay,
You
you're fine.
okay on the mic?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, we're good.
You want Dan Cable?
He'll come. He will come no matter what. So we're good.
All right.
I told you.
The negotiations have begun. All right, so AJ's got to pick a tier. Should put on my headset for those of you who can actually see what's going on. All right, so AJ's going to pick the tier. Corbett's going to pick. Okay, so AJ's home and tier. Corbett is team. It's going to be tier 2. Corbett's grabbing Winnipeg. And it
Here
looks
comes
like,
the best color man in the business, doing play-by-play.
and
Off
then
script.
AJ's going to be doing Boston. Yeah. You know, you guys don't have to do classic matchups, right?
If you want to get all your, like, easy, low-hanging fruit Boston jokes out there.
This is, I mean,
Pack the car.
yeah, that's what I thought we were
I
going
gotta
with.
do all that for a
All right.
tonic.
So Dan's going to be providing color.
Yeah.
I'm going to be providing.
The whitest person here will be providing the color.
That is correct. And
Speaking of Boston, what you were saying.
he's going to have accents too. It's going to be great.
You guys ever seen Manchester by the Sea? Do you like meet cute movies?
No, but I'm also Diane Lane is in that one, right?
Oh, sure. It's,
I mean, Diane. I mean, you got to be a Diane Lane.
just
Diane
make
Lane.
sure your whole family's around when you watch it. Do you have any young children? Watch it with them. It's just a fucking heartwarming.
So
Heartwarming.
funny story for you.
Watch that every night.
You might like this one.
Might?
You might like the story. It's a good story.
Let me get my hand ready and go.
So, my beloved wife. Unfortunately for everyone, I'm married, so you're gonna have to hear about this.
Sorry, Steph. John's
When
taken.
she was like 8, her parents took her to see Fatal Attraction.
When you were,
She-
when she
they-
was
her parents-
betrothed to you.
Her parents
when
took
she
her
was
to see,
8.
Her parents took her to see Fatal Attraction at like 8. Who does that?
I mean, maybe she had seen other Glenn Close vehicles or Michael Douglas vehicles, and she was just a big fan
I
of
think
the.
she's a big Wall Street fan.
I mean, I'm not just gonna be ignored.
There's a goal. You're not paying attention.
I saw the goal.
So it's Joey
I'm the
Juno.
color guy.
Joey Juno with the goal on an easy deke play on the backhand side.
Isn't
Corbett
that a
wins the
John Lennon
face-off.
song? I'm just a
David
color guy.
Jam Tries the slapper. Recovered by Donato. Donato gets it to Bork. Bork ahead to Juno. Juno's at the dot. Oates tries the pass shot off the post. Too many posts in the ROM.
Should have passed it to Hall, you stupid fucking fuck. That's a
Yep.
Hall and Oates joke.
Well,
More of a post joke.
yeah, because it was
Post
like
Malone?
it's a Hall and Oates joke. You should have used a Hall and Oates song reference.
Sarah.
Okay, an actual song that people know Hall and Oates reference.
Oh, okay. She's a rich girl.
There you go. So Corbett just using Housley as God intended, just having him skate down the ice and get hit because he
As just
is
another meat sack that he could be sacrificed
EA
to.
special by Juno. So traditionally, so let me ask you this, Dan.
Please.
Do you like Cam Neely as a player, or should he be on the ice?
I
That's the
like
question.
his his off the ice things that he does. He's like a big cancer guy. I don't appreciate cancer on a team. I kind of don't want a cancer in a clubhouse, but I know that he's into cancer and he does a lot of cancerous things.
Yeah.
That's fine, as long as he's like doing things for cancer. I just don't want that. It's not my fucking tempo.
Okay. So that really is the issue, is that he could be a locker room cancer
Right.
himself.
Like I full blown AIDS all day long.
I think AJ might agree with you. I mean, he doesn't have Neely on the ice. He's iced Juno at center. Now, as avid readers of Building Lines with AJ knows,
You can't spell cancer without Cam. I
that was
believe.
a wonderful goal by Davidoff. AJ goes for the dive.
Sorry, I was too busy talking.
I'm watching the game and listening to you. Unlike you, I can multitask. I can do many things at once.
I can multitask. I can drink and also drink.
That's multiple drinks is solid.
All right, I'm going to do just your color. I'm going to do commentary for a while. Here comes 12L. And the ref seems to just
All right.
take over the game. And he's like, we're stopping.
Period's
For
over.
whatever reason, we're going to stop for a minute. Oh, nope. Huh?
All right, so-
we're stopping for 10 minus 3 seconds.
So now, I don't know if you know this, Dan, but AJ wrote a whole series called Building Lines with AJ. I know.
Printed it? Like, is it available online?
It is available
Are
online.
there resources?
There are
places I could
resources.
go to find this?
And it's a bibliography. It's referenced. We have
And is
the
it
split notes and
is it
stuff.
in Arabic or did someone translate it?
It's in English. I imagine. Ironically enough, it's in English.
But like Sacramentish or like
No, it's
actual?
like Midwestern English. So like
Whoa.
God's English, not
So
not
like a
Californian.
good like
There's no Hellas. There's no Hellas in there, so it's definitely not Northern
here
Californian.
it
There's no like surfer talk, so it's definitely
good
not
man,
Southern
because that shit
California.
insists upon itself.
There's not a Wicked, so it's obviously not East Coast, right? I mean, no one's Wicked smart.
Does anyone ever say right on in any time in that?
Not in that thing. I mean,
Unless they'd be like, you should put this guy right on the left wing. That would be fine. That would be
Yeah.
a good. Oh, I should stop talking right on the time that
No.
the Finnish flash finished on that
well,
goalie's
I'm going to
chest
point
area.
out, Patrick is right. Corbett needs to be better. That is actually the kind of thing that we have to say. So
I mean,
no, but he's not wrong. I
I'm
mean,
not going to disagree. I just, as someone who's gotten very similar feedback, it's like you should. Here's the thing: if you want to win more games, you should try to be better at the game, like at the scoring aspect of it, and then also like the winning games, which I think kind of correlates with the scoring.
Well, you successfully made it. How long? 6 minutes against AJ?
I thought you were going to drive me to the airport this morning. I'm still here.
You're still standing.
Yeah, AJ said he was going to end me in 20 seconds. But here's what I did. Bob K Memorial timeout.
Okay. Straight Bob K's not.
I
missed
said that
guy.
to him, but he didn't know the time was going. So I got to 13 seconds, and then next thing you know, we're in the third fucking period. So,
But I'm actually surprised, A, Bob K is not on, and B, we haven't had more Memorial timeouts.
and I miss my Bob K.
I mean, that Bone Thugs and Harmony song is definitely about Bob K.
It sure it is, because
Corbett just made a noise.
see, I thought that was the dink dink. That's not as anywhere near as satisfying as the beep when you get a breakaway in SNES. Not to talk about SNES or anything.
Okay, listen, Schmidt, nobody listens to Tecmo, all right?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm calling this by myself.
Yeah.
Trice, I don't care. No one's watching.
Oh, Corbett.
One thing I could do was bag.
So, you know what the major...
That was a backhanded compliment on that goalie, I think.
You know what the major problem is? AJ is not wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, what the fuck's that all about?
I have no idea. Corbett, though, wearing Texas hat, stone face.
Secret camera time. Dan stole AJ's sunglasses and replaced them with Folgers beans.
Juno with a clearly drunk one-timer.
Too soon, ref. Too soon.
Let's go, Corbett.
Did you see that? Calgary coming correct on Tampa Bay as they should, 5-1.
That is solid.
Fuck you, Tampa Bay.
That is a good one.
Oh, I gotta say. Nice upstart team you got there. It'd be a real shame if something happened to it.
I mean, I'd ask Corbett who the hell Corbibby is, but I mean, he wouldn't know. He wouldn't be listening to me anyway.
Boom!
Juno again.
Juneau,
That's
Alaska?
for
Alaska
Juneau.
Air?
Juneau's working.
That's why you don't take Frontier, because when you want to go today and not tomorrow, you go
gotta
Alaska.
go to Alaska. And you want to know why? Because they have a picture of the governor, or at least a governor, on the plane.
Tell me more about the past governorship of Alaska, John. Were there any real good ones?
No, I don't think so.
I think we can just move on.
Yeah, we can move on. I mean, they don't have a Rod Blagojevich. That's really what they're missing.
And of course, Juneau was named for Joe Juneau, the first governor of
Yeah.
Alaska.
Yes, that he was.
Yeah, it's weird to me that the Yukon Territory doesn't have like our first MP was Baby Seal Club, and it's like there's no city named that. There's like a medicine hat or a fork knife or like a how you doing there?
Yellow
like that's
knife.
a good town.
Not fork knife. What's fork knife? We're talking yellow knife.
No, it's got a U in it.
You almost missed the Lego. B, Corbett just made another noise. Again.
Call the game.
I am calling the game. It's 4-3 Boston. I don't know.
Who had a steak today?
That's amazing that you had a steak. I wish Lego was on.
You know what I wish I had today, Jelly John? Tacos.
Tacos.
Let's go, Selene.
Yeah, Schmidt, this is one of those times where you could have come out of your Nashville compound and probably been okay here.
I'm actually happy Schmidt's not here.
Why?
Because I have all his money. I can do whatever I want with it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to, like, get it all in one from the bar, and I'm just going to sit in my room and just go, like, why don't you go have fun? I am having fun. I'm having so much fun.
It's a very indecent proposal of you.
I thought it was decent.
No.
Show myself out.
It was only... Posty by Joey
Who
Juneau.
put that fucking post there?
Too many posts in the ROM. Corbett can get to OT, but he's looking to get to the game-winning screen.
He is. He's checking
He's
out
got
the good ice.
Solani.
He's like,
boy.
Free my hockey, baby. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Let's fucking go. I like my hockey like I like my...
Women free. Yes, we got it. That's
No, I was going to go so much darker of a play. I don't mean college. I was going to get way worse. Freedom of the people.
Is that what we're going
Free
with?
hockey.
Yeah.
No, John, I don't even want to tell you because I think you'll lose respect for it, if possible.
Wait, I will lose respect for you now?
You'll find more disrespect than you had. That would be
I'll
a better
find
way.
more disrespect?
Additional disrespect.
I will have additional disrespect?
Hey, man, I brought my fucking Switch. Mario Kart 8. Anatar, is he there? Quack, 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 quack.
Wow. Actually, we should ask Lego what quack is in French.
Le quack.
There it is. Oates just dancing. Juneau with the 5 spot. All 5 goals for Joseph Juneau.
Alaska Air, baby.
GG's.
Are you checking a bag? Yeah, I'm checking a fucking bag.
All right, so now we're going to do the whole switcheroony.
Switcheroony.
Where we will go and to this screen. Team logo for AJ will be...
Give AJ a Bob Saget logo. It's funny because Bob Saget's hilarious, but also Bob Saget's dead, which is also hilarious. Full circle joke. Also works for like Cleopatra. Who knows if she was funny?
I don't think so.
Dean Martin.
I mean, historical records probably
Hilarious
show that.
because he died. Who else?
Sammy
Who
Davis
else?
Jr.?
Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye.
Okay, so...
Sorry, guys. We had to switch keywords. AJ's like, that's not my keyword. I spilled on
for the
his.
Stars. Dallas for AJ. Quebec.
Corbett lost the toss, so he has to play with his controller upside down, but it's a 6-button controller. And he's just trying to
Believe this is what we're
reconfigure.
going
Everything's
with.
fine.
Quebec.
Everything's going to be fine.
Everyone loves fishing in Quebec.
Hey, you know what I think would get the stream back? Let's just play like a 17-minute fish jam.
All right, so We're going fishing in Quebec.
Let's just get some string cheese incident going real quick. Or, you know what? Did I ever tell you? But that was a crazy night of poker.
Really?
No!
Was it?
I'm verbally punching
No,
myself
but
in my
was
own
it?
dick.
Was it a crazy night of poker?
Oh my god.
Did you throw
I
your 20 down in your fist of rage?
fucking hate myself.
Do you have a fist of rage? Is the question.
I have I don't know, whichever fist I
So you gotta
shoved
throw
up
your-
my own
you gotta
asshole.
throw your 20 down
I don't
with
know
your
if
fist
it's
of rage.
rageous or outrageous or inrageous, but that is a fist.
And then the man
Hooted.
to your left has to
Hooted.
fold down.
There is no man to my left. Oh, that man.
Yeah. All right.
Mike Modano? Those
Mike
are
Modano.
white teeth. That's the man to my left.
Yeah, that's George Floyd.
No, that is the man to my left. Trust me, I don't think they all look like John. I'm not that bad. We're not
And
that.
backhand floater by Neil Broughton. For Corbibby.
Who wants to have a quick, who's dumber or who's more of a nerd? I tried to say something as Broughton
in the state of Denmark.
in the state of Denmark
AJ didn't
earlier, so
quite.
now I'm both. And AJ was like, yeah, what the fuck does that mean? And I said,
And
that's
then you're like,
Shakespeare or the guy who wrote Shakespeare, and I couldn't remember his name.
Francis Bacon.
No,
That's
it was
the theory.
like Stephen. It was like something. It was worse than that. It wasn't Francis Bacon teaches typing. Called it King.
That's Mavis Beacon, but all right.
Mavis Beacon. Where in the world
Is Carmen
San Diego,
Tell
the city
me
of
where
San
in the
Diego?
world is Carmen San Diego?
I hear it's south of LA, but it's north of
She's stealing
Mexico.
soul in South Korea.
But she was like scared to go to North Korea. She said the lights weren't turned on.
She's playing the blues.
Let's go.
She takes that slow road to China. Tell me where in the world
Also
is
called the
Carmen
Spice
San
Road.
Diego? Tell
From
me
back
where
then when
in
Marco
the
Polo
world
was a
is
person
Carmen San
and
Diego?
cars didn't exist. Let's fucking go.
Now, this is a problem with Corbett getting. You see, Corbett's from Texas. Did you know Corbett's from Texas? Corbett's a Texan.
Well, did he emerge from there? Or is he like, is it his milieu?
I don't know if it's his milieu, but it's definitely his current location in the world.
I mean, that's where he is in the world.
That's where he's in the world. If Carmen San Diego is there.
No, shut up, baby.
Corbett, no shut up. Sure? Sure. Well,
Are we about to get?
Corbett takes
Is
the-
one
takes
of
the break
one
up.
of us about to get invited to leave off the microphone? Is that what's going on?
No.
Because we could flip a coin, or
No
we
one's
could
listening.
guess who
No one's
of
listening
course
to me.
it would be.
Nobody's listening to me anyway.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Tegmo.
Yeah, it's weird, huh? Russ the Bus. These people are great.
Dun-dun.
Where's Sebi? We need Sebi on stream. We need Sebi to start chiming in.
Which Sebby, the legend?
The legend. Well, it depends. It's either going to be Sebi or Spack or Kaz. They're all the same guy.
I'm a SPAC man, better be.
Dave Gagne. A man
Gag
described
me
as
with a fucking spoon.
a man described by AJ as just a guy.
Amanda
Just
hug and
scored.
kiss. I need Amanda hug and kiss. Is Amanda hug and kiss here?
Schmidt is in Nashville. Sorry.
Who the fuck is Schmidt?
The man you need to hug and kiss.
Who the fuck is Alice? Fucking. Oh, wow. It helps when you have teammates matriculating with you.
Sebi has 3 kids locked up.
Isn't matriculating when cancer grows, or is that metastasizing?
That is metastasizing. Very
Boom.
good. The fact that you can do that means you have not had enough to drink yet.
Best colored guy in the business.
You're like that guy
Who's
from
not
Major League.
colored.
You're like that guy from Major League.
Christ, I don't care.
All right,
You can't say
Sebi
goddamn it
has-
on the air.
Sebi has 3 kids locked up in his escape room, unlawfully.
Troy.
But see, the thing is, Schmidt,
Bill
he
on the
probably did
keyboard
a.
making do crazy things. I just put like whiskey
Schmidt, he
or beer
probably
on.
had a reservation. So, what do you mean, who's who, Raph? Is it not showing? So AJ's Dallas and Corbett is Quebec, which should be showing on the screen.
Dynamite, like 2 seconds of commentary here.
Unless you think I. No problem, dude.
what love is.
Love you, Ralph. Good to see you.
Wait, King Ralph is here?
King Ralph is here. It's too bad Ralph's friend John isn't around.
John, great guy, is here?
John Mr. Glass.
Fucking
First
good
name
guy.
Mr. Last name Glass.
So,
Oh, it's not showing? Okay, hold on, Ralph. Let me see if I can get into the stream elements here.
Fucking go.
Is it not displaying? Well, that should be right? Like, yeah, that's good. Is it the teams that aren't displaying RAF, or is it the whole shebang?
Yeah,
that's
all this
not
RAF
displaying?
catering is really ruining my experience. It's super important that Ralph, has a good time since he paid to be here and is not here. Choking.
It shows St. Louis, Quebec. Really? That's weird.
Oh, Raf desynced.
All right,
Raf,
Yeah.
try hosting.
RAF. This is a TML. This is a TMLS stream now. We're just Corbett, nicely done.
Guys, we fucked up. Raf is hosting, so we got to restart.
Corbett's asking if there's lag. Now we're gonna have a lag check. All right. Dan is about to spill beer on the computer.
I'm at the obnoxious stage. You know what's obnoxious? Say they're going to give you a fucking guitar that works in your room, and what does that guitar do?
You've got quite a bit on the
Doesn't
guitar
work.
situation.
I'm not good, but I'm good enough to know what a fucking guitar that works is. That guitar does not work.
Let's go here.
You know what else doesn't work? This. Just put it back up. Raf, type chirp, dude. We all got to do it sometime.
I'm just gonna do this. Let's see if that refreshes it.
Hey, dude, fucker. Kneecap.
We'll just do that.
We're
see
gonna
if that
kneecap
helps.
you. AJ92.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do, oops.
Ooh, chala.
Here, and then we're gonna do that.
AJ!
All right.
What I've found is like,
So
you get a whiskey drink that's like, that's a goal.
Is it a vodka drink or a whiskey drink?
This guy punched me in the face. I got knocked down, but I got right up
Okay,
again. I don't even know what it is. They were like, "Oh, Danny boy,
Can
do you need to
people
go
keep
to
you
a
down?
hospital?"
Can people keep you down? Is the real question.
I don't think anybody's ever gonna keep me down.
Well,
Totally
I mean, we know who's going to keep you down. Her name is Susan. Susan Schwiebers, Castellan.
I will fucking taco that bitch in the first period. She sucks at hockey.
Hey, he's the one making the Chumbawamba reference, Schmidt. Just because you didn't give
Schmidt,
him
I
enough
still have your
tequila.
money, motherfucker.
Yeah. All right, so since it's 7-2, and there's a penalty being called
Ooh,
on
now here's the game. Like,
here's
so,
what we
do
need
we
to
go 6 or do we finish the game? I would give you 4-1 odds.
No.
And I don't know what that means.
Corbett's about to score, so I'm not really worried about it.
Not too worried about it.
Not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it, but again, no one listened to me anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to not shit my pants, but I'm not too worried about it.
Two people.
Oh my god.
Did you stop kicking the table? Jesus.
No, I just shit my pants, Sean.
Really? So
No.
that's one thing you have in common with your son? Actually, no, your daughter. There we go.
Otto has an. Oh! One thing I could do
There we go.
was freaking roll. That was
Corbett.
fucking mute. You know who would like that goal?
Schmidt?
Anyone who wasn't on the team who got scored on. Like the fans, the coach.
The legless guy in the
Schmidt
crowd?
the legless guy would be like, "Where's my upper body? I want to clap." Like, dude, I already gave you the clap. Don't fucking worry about your upper body.
Here's the one thing I will respect about AJ. He shoots the J, unlike Dan. Dan never shoots the J.
Well, nobody ever gives me sunglasses. Also, I'm stupid and dumb. But also, I was up till 4 in the morning trying to tune a guitar.
Why? Wait, seriously?
No, I was up till 4 in the morning because of like my own psychosis.
No,
And
I-
it wasn't the whole time. I
No,
just couldn't go to
insomnia,
sleep.
insomnia is a thing. I get it.
Yeah.
And
I
like-
actually went to bed at 1:25, and then I got up again at like 2:17, and then I went back to sleep for a little while.
Craving a steak, I see.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I can trick off to these movies. And then I watched a Bob Saget special, and I was like, he talks about Kimmy Gibbler, and I was like, doesn't matter the questions I have about these movies. It's a good special.
You were.
I can do what I can do, and I can go back to bed for a little bit.
You were
And
a
I get
Kimmy
up at
Gibbler
4.
guy, not Valerie Beret's wife?
No, but when you hear Bob Saget tell Kimmy Gibbler jokes, and now knowing that Bob Saget's dead, it just kind of compounds the hilarity.
Yeah, he's with Harambe. We're fine.
For me, it's a good joke.
Really? AJ trying to style with a Modano.
This is gonna go nowhere. Fuck that guy in the face region.
So Dan's a hit hunter, as you can tell.
More of a predator.
GG's.
Predator 2.
Gets 2 games to 0.
Quick, favorite predator one-liner. Or predator.
I ain't got time to bleed.
You are one ugly motherfucker. That one? I like that.
I ain't got time to bleed. I like that whole interchange.
I like the.
You're bleeding.
I like the time when like Carl Weathers didn't have any arms.
That's a good one. Or the guy who's in like every Schwarzenegger movie, the sergeant with the razor. Over here. Over here. Over here.
And he like breaks the razor on his face. Why are you shaving in the jungle?
I know. Or he takes the scorpion off him. Anytime.
Yeah. Like, I'd be way more concerned about a scorpion than having facial hair in the jungle.
The creepiest man.
But also, there are 3 predator alien laser dots on your forehead. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a hole in your head very soon.
All right, vamp.
Me down? Me bad.
Uh-oh. AJ's going with the Cavs. 2 classics ago. Corbett's going with the Oilers.
So the greatest thing is we have NHL94 live band karaoke later, and we're just going to do the team selection song. In infinitum? Is it
In
infinitum?
infinitum?
In infinitum. Regardless, 3 hours straight, it's going to be a thing.
So, Schmidt, your favorite character from The Running Man. Which is your favorite hunter? I think you seem like a dynamo man.
I feel like, Schmidt likes the guys who supposedly won the season before, but then it turns out they were all burned.
What are their names, those 3 guys?
His name was Robert Paulson in death, I believe.
Dude, he's dead. In death?
No, you're thinking of Milo.
In death, they gain a name. This man's name is Robert Paulson.
Cook at 1800 degrees in a very small wooden box, and then bury.
So, no, but who's your favorite runner? Or not your runner, your favorite hunter?
Oh, dude.
Sub-Zero? Dynamo?
I kind of like Sub-Zero.
Fireball?
He's Professor Sub-Zero.
Professor Fireball?
Fireball was like a little too in on the game. Sub-Zero was just like a fucking, I'm just going to do my job. Also,
Jesse Ventura
how many fucking Edmund Hondas play hockey? And I'm a professor.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura was way too in on it.
He was Captain something? Captain Freedom or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that?
Captain Freedom. But it was all like that, like he won, but he didn't win.
Yeah, no. And it wasn't Jim Brown. It was just some guy with Fireball.
No.
Was it Jim Brown?
That was absolutely Jim Brown.
Yeah, so Jim Brown was Fireball.
Absolutely. But it was weird because I hadn't seen him run through like that many horrible white people since he had actually played in the NFL. It was like it was relatable.
True.
But he was great.
Jim Brown was Fireball. No, it's 3 of 5. It's a best of 5 series. So Corbett's.
I don't understand why people boo when it's such a good fucking body hit. Like that guy got fucked. It's like we didn't come here to see that. Like what did you come to see? Not entertained. That's a
nice setup
fucking
by Corbett.
goal.
Yeah, that Maria Conchita Alonso as.
It's what plans crave.
And then what else was there? That was good. I mean, everything was good in that movie. Richard Dawson is like the best part of the movie.
The best thing about Richard Dawson is
hosted
like
Family Feud like that.
Right, and then like the best thing about Richard Dawson is that was such a hard job that the guy who had to follow him up killed himself. It's like, how do I follow Richard Dawson? I can't. I'm gonna kill myself. Maybe that's not why he did it, but he definitely killed himself.
And then it became.
And then they were like, hey, let's get Louis Anderson.
Yeah, Louis Anderson, and now it's Steve Harvey.
And Steve Harvey.
I respect Steve Harvey. He has no clue what he's doing, but I respect him. He's out there.
Because he doesn't have the ability to cover his teeth with his upper lip.
Definitely not going down that road. Definitely not doing that.
Modano, I would talk about him as well.
You can talk about that.
People can look like horses. Steve Harvey also has 1,200 jobs. I don't understand
Definitely
why those
not
people
Oscar
work.
host. Or is that too soon?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Whoopi Goldberg might have been it too soon.
Wow, every day's a winding. It's a winding road, Schmidt. Every day
Every
is a winding.
day is a winning. Oh!
You're gonna do Sheryl Crow. I mean,
Speaking
first
of
all,
Germans, Chris Teach with the big goal.
Speaking of Germans.
No idea what that means. Sheryl Crow, 6 of 10 would bang. Problem is she's a 6 of 10 Californian, which means she's a fucking 10 of 10 Midwestern, so that means I don't know what I'm talking about. Boop. Oh, missed that opportunity to pass the puck.
Yeah,
Bam!
yeah. Every day is a winding road with Bang. And I mean the guy, not the.
Let's
By the way, Schmidt, how
fucking-
do you feel about this new development with AJ now doing pass shots? I figure it's not something you're gonna like.
AJ actually broke down to me last night. He's like, man, I told you I was going to make a shirt that was like no pass shots. But like, man, now I do them so much, I don't even know if I can do it. But I don't know if I want to pay for a shirt. I was like, but AJ, I'm making them. Yeah, I'm not going to contribute. Fucking pussy.
Yeah, but it's only time, Schmidt. I mean, this is a guy who's gonna put in the work in the lab. That's the problem. Boy, this is rough.
Oh.
Callie.
Kaya La Boca Johnson.
Kristich, who's the slowest man on the ice, because Craig Simpson's not out there, manages to get it. Callie.
That guy just said, I do not want that to even count as a shot.
Rod Lang.
Oh, nice.
Is that
You really have to be careful when you say nice stick because it comes off your tongue sounding like nice dick.
well, it's like saying
Nice stick.
Black Hawks. You have to say Black Hawks.
Why do I suck Black Hawks? God.
That's what you have to do. You have to say.
Well, that's America.
So you got to do the red leather,
Here
yellow leather.
come
red
Black
leather,
Hawks.
yellow
They're
leather,
in my.
red leather, yellow
Whoa,
leather.
my mouth. Bow.
Red leather, yellow leather.
It puts the fucking lotion on its skin, man. Was she a great big fat
Now we
woman?
got a Buffalo.
Was she a great big fat woman?
Oh my god! Now we got a Buffalo Bill reference. Can you just do the Joker thing about your dad?
My father was a drinker and a fiend. And, so am I.
There you go.
Ooh. So I've dipped my little balls in this drink for a while. Do you think they're soaked in it, man?
Do you think they're like legit Luxardos, or do you think they're just regular old
You say
Maraschino?
bizarre? How bizarre? How bizarre?
Why is no one watching the background? Because I don't know. I honestly don't know, Schmidt. No one
I can't
cares.
believe we're fucking at a 95 tournament. Like, what are we doing here?
This is what happens when
Why are there 12
when you're
people
not here,
playing?
or Ralph. Ralph should be here. If Ralph was there,
Ralph.
it'd be nice if Ralph was
You guys
there.
remember Fraggle Rock? God. That was a definite fuck
Look at
yeah.
I, Brady.
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice?
I mean, pushing ahead here.
I think if we matric.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. There's that 6 accuracy coming
dude,
to play.
that
That was
Driz,
a
where
very-
are you?
that was a very
We gotta
tickiness.
move some merch and get them goals 12 feet over to get that fucking
That
puck
was
in there.
that was
Jesus
some
fucking
Tickenest style.
Christ.
That only happens to Tickenest.
That ball, yeah, only him. You ever see me miss a goal that bad?
Nope.
Sorry, Dan. I was
That's
too
tick
busy
two.
winning.
That was tick
Didn't
two.
see what you did.
AJ's doing his best Tickenest. Is there literally a movie? There's only one movie about Gladiator, Schmidt, right? There's Gladiator.
Right.
And then-
it's just the movie called Gladiator.
I guess Spartacus. So I guess if you're a big
No,
Kirk
that's just about
Douglas fan, that's about an
that's a
escaped
movie
slave,
about
right?
a bunch of followers.
It's about
not
an
even about
escaped slave.
Gladiator.
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's about
not
a bunch
even
of guys
about-
who can't make up their own minds. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just gonna do what this guy does. I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus.
There you go. Callie just waiting.
Ketchup.
So Corbett
Fucking
needs to
pass, you
Corbett needs to score here.
That guy got fucked up
He didn't
real
get the
bad.
beep. Oh, he got the beep.
Throw it over his head. What's a more annoying noise? That noise or this? I already. You had me at go fuck.
Oh, here we go. Sugar Shane gets knocked over by Rod Langway.
Sugar Shane Mosley. That guy had a lot of opinions about himself as a boxer.
I liked him as a boxer just because he would do the circle his fists and
It
then
was
hit you.
it was entertaining.
It was entertaining. Like it was fucking entertaining.
Need a better promoter. It's like Shane, just shut the fuck up. Let me do like all the things where people hate me.
Yeah, it's like
because I feel like everyone hates you too much.
Did you see
Like-
Roy Jones? Roy Jones just did things. That's all that matters.
For no reason. They
Yes.
just be like, I'm just gonna box lefty now. Like, why?
Yes,
You're like,
just
you're
'cause.
clearly gonna win this round. Yeah, but I want to go in for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna drop my arm like this. Why, Roy?
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking knock him out like this.
Okay, so let's see what happens here.
All right, guys, we're switching to SNES now. Sorry, you ready?
Alright, something happened to the mouse. I have to do some things.
MAUS? You know, there's a lot
I
of
have
talk
to- I
about
have to
that in
work.
Tennessee. Sorry, guys. Tecmo fucked everything up.
That's good. That's fine.
Sorry, I just heard that was an audible Trojan is coming in.
The mouse went dead, so you need to.
Magnum. Van Magnum.
Hold on.
I didn't spill. I just dropped a mic.
You spilled your hot air.
Weighing an unprecedented 228 stones. Somehow I didn't spill any alcohol on Troy's setup, but he's back in the day. I really didn't spill, dude. I swear to God. But I did kind of fuck shit up. Look, I didn't spill, but I feel like it's not structurally sound.
Gets this right in the middle. Shot along with the little guy.
That is right, but I truly didn't spill. Oh, you're fine. Okay. I can't tell because everyone hates me. You're never telling me explicitly whether you're doing it.
I touched it too, but never got
Yeah, it is just like, ah. Oh, sorry.
Did you have the energy to go color with me on this? Okay. Here. Would you mind grabbing me a water? Corbett. Hey everyone, this is Trojan 1979. I don't know what he just did with my shit, but here we go. 7 games is now becoming 5 due to the length of the event, which is not a problem, but we're going to go down to a best of 5 just like this was. So the first of 3, we're going to have Scribe and AJ. AJ was the number 1 seed, so he will be the home team tier picker in the first one. And then Scribe 99 is going to come in and do the same, and they'll alternate back and forth. I think they're just grabbing a beverage here. That was a long series.
negotiations are ongoing about who has what teams available.
Right.
You may want to explain that.
So basically, once you have used a team in a matchup, it is unavailable. However, once you've used all of the teams in a tier, you can then go back to it once that tier is called. Also, if Detroit, for example, was unavailable or was the only one available to you, but your opponent picked Detroit, and you hadn't gone through the list, you could then pick any of the other teams. So that's kind of the way that works for team selection and trying to lock people or keep people from being able to choose certain teams is certainly a strategy in this. So, yeah, it's been a long day, but a fun one here in Minneapolis at the Moxy Uptown. I'm Trojan. This is NHL94 Midwest's tournament. Modano More Problems 2. I'm going to have Tecmo John on with me in just a little bit. My voice is not with me today as it normally is, so I'm going to give you the best that I can, but it's been something I've been battling for about 3 days. Sometimes that happens. Which is why I've let some other people do more mic time than maybe I would normally would in the past, and I think it's been entertaining. I'm really thankful for them, and thankful for everyone who made it here today. I don't know the drunk level of everyone that's here. I just know that everyone had a really good time today. And that's what matters. If you're drinking something out in your place, watching this at home, let us know what you got. Well, Schmidt, the voice went out 3 days before the most important day. It happens. 1,000 spoons when all you need is a knife? I don't know. Maybe Dan will spoon me later. Dan K. Being a broadcaster and having problems with your voice, sometimes that stuff happens to the best. I don't think Doc Emmerich wants to call an NHL 94 matchup, much less Ron Barr. I'm joined by the incomparable John Bailey, Tecmo John. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here again. AJ's going to be St. Louis, and Scribe's going to be Hartford.
I feel like we've seen these before.
Do you need a water?
I do, but I think Levi's going to hook me up with that. You are very perceptive of that.
He's actually standing behind you doing nothing.
Oh. Well, I still love him. Still love him. Let's make sure you both are in frame. I think you got to go that way, maybe. Are you going the way? Oh, maybe you got to go here. Get through here. Yeah. I think that gets us the shot we want.
It's super full.
Wow, John Bailey. Oh wow, it's amazing. Just the willingness to help and contribute this community has. That cold water feels good on the old pipes. But see what's happening to the camera frame there, John? Do you just want to create more depth by pushing the whole monitor back? And I can slide down if you need more room there, John.
Oh, you're good.
All right, Trojan, Tecmo John.
There we go.
AJ, Scribe. AJ, the higher seed, the home team here as St. Louis. And let's get the big screen up. If you're in chat, F for respect. Oh, there goes our lights.
That's fine. They can see us.
I don't think they care about us, right?
I think they care more about the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's probably enough ambient light, honestly, that you Lisa from coming from the other side. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the other side's fine. Don't worry about this one.
All right, here we go. So, Hartford, St. Louis. AJ with St. Louis. It's the Brett Hull show for him. Scribe, it's a variety of players. It's the standard Scribe style. Should be interesting to see how AJ deals with the amount of different angles and people Scribe brings to the table.
Schmidt is shocked that Dan K didn't get to do the finals.
I mean, he's going to show up anyway and make himself heard. All right, here we go.
Right off the face-off, Nelson Emerson taking the zone for AJ. And the EA special attempt is not there. Floating around, Weinrich has it. Up to Verbeek, puts the brakes on. Scribe, poke checked. And now picked up by Cujo. Nylander to Verbeek. Checked to the boards by Janney. Cujo is there, holds on to it, finds Jeff Brown. Into the zone, Emerson, an ES special, and that time it goes.
All right, so the pace and the way the game's going to shape, easily seen. AJ's going to try to quick strike, Scribe's going to try to control. I mean, that's just how you have to do it with these teams.
Nylander, one-timer, Sanderson goal. Verbeek with the apple on there, too.
Nicely done by Scribe, finding space and just getting an easy one-timer set up.
I'm excited for this series.
It should be a good one. Oh, that was
Far
a good one.
post. You know, I'm sorry, who is the piece of shit that says is it Burke? Sean Burke. He just can't get over.
No, he can't. And that's one of the things that AJ knows how to take advantage of. If your goalie's lacking in a certain skill, he's just going to take advantage of it. This is going to be one of those things where, like, if it was Mike Vernon, AJ would be just raining shots on Mike Vernon, right? It's with Burke, he's not good laterally, so he's going to try to push him into situations where he's moving laterally. Like, it's the depth of knowledge is really what you're fighting here.
Cujo over to Janney, and now Nylander the other way for the Whale. Tries to go far post. Cujo's there. Hull to Janney, looking for a passing lane. He's being harassed in the corner, being held, shot off the side of the net. Now Zalapski up to Verbeek, who dumps it into the zone, picked up by Cujo. Nylander sit by his own, and I hear techno sounds.
Yeah, well. So here's the thing, too, is traditionally what you find with St. Louis is Bassin in, right? Bassin, Emerson, Hull. But because Scribe's got the bigger defensive players, he gets a little more time with Janney. So we'll see if Adam Burke can change the tide here, at least on the PK.
Good opportunity here for Angry J in the Whalers zone, but picked up by Scribe. Zarly Zlapski, RIP, loses it. Emerson, chance. And again, Burke couldn't get over. You have to go 50-50 there.
He didn't even move. I think he was waiting for Emerson to drop it off the Hull.
3-1 here. Angry J with 1 minute remaining in the first period, up 2 goals over Scribe in game 1 of a 5-game series. This is the finals. And we're going to have to get that music killed.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so Sanderson links it up. Nylander gets checked. That's your period.
Thank you.
So an easy clear out.
All we need is hours and hours of footage erased by 30 seconds of copyrighted material.
All right.
Butcher to Janney. We're still at 3-1 here. I know what I missed. Probably not much.
Nothing. Yep, there's an easy, just a neutral zone. That was definitely for Hull, but goes straight to Butcher.
Zalapski back to Weinrich. Takes the zone, has some friends, lets a shot go. Cujo one comes out and meet him. Sanderson tries to put it back, no go. Janney.
A little bit of speed.
Yeah, sometimes he looks fast.
He does.
That time we had some ladder movement from Sean Burke. That's how it's done.
There we go.
Weinrich to Nylander's shot is stopped by Cujo. It was a good look.
I'm thinking a cross check by ZZ. Yep, Weinrich on the cross check.
2 minutes for cheating. At 1:33 in the second period, and that'll put St. Louis on the power play.
Throughout this entire playoff run, no one's been more dangerous on the PK than Scribe.
It's amazing just how bad the defensive awareness is, and I brought this up multiple times. I was in 1-2 games, and I'll score 4 goals in a minute being on the penalty kill.
Yeah. Yeah, great. AJ pointed it out when he was on comms that you lose defensive awareness when you're on power play, and Scribe just takes advantage of it.
Opportunity there for AJ, couldn't capitalize. And rebound opportunity, no go there for Verbeek. Scribe loses it and now has it back with Zalapski after checking Emerson. Feeding Sanderson, and then Butcher is there. Butcher to Hull. Developing now as the Whalers try to play catch-up. Zarley blocking off the one-timer pass.
He's just sitting there. I love it.
And it doesn't matter, all that action, and then Burke goes down in the zone. It's a hat trick for Emerson, and it's 4-1.
It was very nice spacing and pacing by AJ there to go for the slapper deke, essentially, by forcing Burke to go down.
Emerson in the zone, 4-1 here in game 1. In a 5-game series, and Janney pipes it. Burke now up to Verbeek. 2-on-2, 3-on-2, 3-on-3, and now the gang is back. Butcher puts the brakes on, goes back to Hull. Hanging around mid-ice. Takes it into the zone. Wants something. Poke check, loses it. Burke loses it, and now picked up by Verbeek. And that's the end of the second period, 4-1.
Scribe needs to find something. I don't know what. But he's got to find. I mean, it's AJ, right? You got to find something. You got to dig deep here.
The counter punch, really. I mean, that's the. It's hard to just. There's not a lot of speed on either side of the ice here.
No, and the opportunities, it's AJ, right? He's going to squeeze the opportunities. You got to take what you can get. He just hasn't been getting them. He hasn't been connecting on any of them.
I don't know if he's tried here much for like any EA special zone. The Butcher's going to go in the box for, I think, cross-checking. Okay. So with more space on the ice, can he do more without giving up a play the other direction?
And that's going to be the question, right? And AJ's already asked him the questions. Can he stop the EA special time? You can see AJ waiting to see if he was going to bring him out. If he brought Burke out, the EA special was off, but he waited too long. He skated too close.
Great breakdown on that. 4-1 here, your score through under
Hull
4
was,
minutes now.
Hull's in the box. So 4-on-3.
And against any other normal player, like, oh, the best player's off the ice. Hold on, it's against AJ, and he can throw guys with garbage on the ice. So you can score with a Janney or an Emerson.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this feels like it's like Kurt Giles time, right? He's just going to toss it back to Giles, who's all of a sudden going to become otherworldly on the ice.
Giles, please.
But here he comes, just like you said. He gets Janney free, the slowest man out there, practically, and he's free. And he's on the PK. Like, it's nuts to see it.
A lot of chances here in front of Cujo, but the angle is just perfect for Angry J. Here's Giles to Janney, poke check. Hold up a shot from Jeff Brown. And I'm a little bit mystified here, 27D for the Whalers. Who that might be.
I have no idea. Like, you don't use many of these guys. This is where we need. We'll just ask AJ, like mid-game.
Right.
Who's 27?
You know, if I were like an organized tournament organizer, maybe I'd have like a binder or some shit. I know what I am.
By the time I get to building lines with AJ, it's just not going to be.
You know, if we do those rolling lines leagues and just play in those, that might be enough.
Oh, yeah.
There's already about 5 or 6 names every time I do one of these tournaments. I start, I know what that is now. And that's what all of has been for me, is just the attrition of learning this. And now time an issue. You got to get a score here. I don't think you have enough time.
He's got no time. It's 20 seconds with 3 goals. He's done.
So it's 1-0 here for the series for AJ. And just a formality here, we'll figure out who Scribe's going to play with at home shortly to take on AJ and try to tie this thing up.
Yep. Greg, who's 27 on our team? Oh, okay. That's no one we need to know.
He has a family.
I'm sure Huda really has a family and who's listening right now.
Yeah, the fancy text here.
Ooh, they're going high tier here. Scrub's calling out tier 1.
High flying, high power, high energy is something that I have not been tonight.
AJ has Chicago. Scribe has Detroit.
Is a trophy behind them in the shot? I moved all that stuff up behind them. Okay.
Wait, it's behind us. Yeah, it's behind. It's right over Scribe's right shoulder. So in 3 classics ago, this would have been 3 classics ago on online. Scribe was Chicago and beat AJ's St. Louis. Obviously, different situation. So it'd be interesting to see how AJ uses Chicago. Chicago is a one-man team with Roenick. They've got a lot of skill everywhere else on the ice. AJ's very much a use everyone, as we just saw him. He's going to use everyone on the ice. It's going to be tough to find. That's the one problem everyone has, right? You got to find the space to use the other guys on the team if you even know what you're doing, and most people don't. It's the JR show.
Sure. When he gets hurt, which is just about every time I play as the Blackhawks, it's a scary thought.
Yeah, and you can see Scribe immediately going with the kind of an anti-JR type of setup. Eisman can play at center, and Dino on the wing is a solid look. But Dino's at 5 weight. He's not going to be blown off the puck by JR, so that's what you're looking for.
AJ losing the puck here. Dino Cicerelli the other way for Scribe. And a lot of rotation. A shot from the blue line from Lidstrom, and a shot directly on, my gosh.
Steve Smith comes up. Shovel Day with an easy stop.
Thank you, Tim Shelby.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I'm saving you. Don't worry about it.
I'm like, this is not the Chris Osgood show. It's the wrong era. Coffee to a friend, to Cicerelli, a shot, a rebound, and picked up by Roenick.
The other thing with that EA special is you need less shot power to get more loft, and Dino doesn't quite have it. It's a tougher play to make, so that might be something to look for as you watch the game. Can Dino pull it off?
Lidstrom with a shot. Larmer bounces it off the boards and now picked up by Dino. Dino leads the charge, takes the zone. Playing in Gretzky land, finds Sergei Fedorov, and he is crushed by Smith. And Roenick with a chance, and Cicerelli feeds it up to Lidstrom, who now has it up to Yzerman. The captain can't finish it. And the puck bouncing around, and the captain has it, and a delayed pass. Fedorov waiting, a shot, a rebound, another shot, and now Larmer has it.
Wow, I've seen AJ pull that one off, but I've also seen like Scribe easily take the cut across one timer, and he didn't. It was odd to see.
And the pass now floating around, picked up by Coffee. Boy, he's fast.
Yep.
This whole team is fast. And the put back by Roenick unassisted. I think he just shoved the guy into the net.
Yep, and the ram tactic with JR is a thing. And for those in chat, it's best of 5. So Schmidt asked if it's 5 or 7, it's 5.
The original intent was to do 7, and we're just at a spot where, we all need to go home. I think it does make it a little more interesting. In the past, we had done 3 games until the finals, and then it was a 5-game. We extended the 5-game to the round of 8.
It made it more. It was entertaining, right? You felt like you had a shot, right? You made it to the top 8. You got through that first round, and you had a best of 5, which is always nice.
Ultimately, you run into someone who's just a little bit better.
Or AJ.
Yes.
And then you run into someone who's a lot better, or Schmidt, or Ralph, or. And yeah, I'm going to keep calling him Ralph just because that was the best thing I've seen in a while.
Well, last time we did this, someone in chat started calling King Wrath. And we're like, what are you talking about? And we're focusing on the game like we should be right now.
Yeah.
And our wonderful assistant that was helping out from AV for You, that's Leif Erickson's company, had misheard our name and wasn't part of the community, so he didn't know what's his name, King Wrath, and he heard King Wrath. And so that was a thing for a while, and that's a one-timer to Larmer from Roenick, 2-0, AJ overscribe.
The pace is not a scribe pace. I mean, you get into this with Detroit, right? They're fast, you can do it, but it's just not his. This isn't a good pace. You get right there. What was that, 15 seconds? And AJ scored a goal?
I don't even know if it was that much. It was more like 12, 10.
Yeah, so it's the pacing, and he just won another. Now he's back in the zone.
Nice manual there to make this maybe a game if he can find a way to scratch a goal out here. Roenick doing whatever he wants. Unmolested. And the one-timer, Steve Smith.
When you got Steve Smith making production out there, this isn't working.
This is your quintessential swingers. I know that wasn't the game, but this is that, you talk about how amazing Roenick is. You put in the hands of an AJ or a Raf or anyone at a high level, and it can make you look real silly.
Yeah. Yeah, you're already up against it, right? The skill, speed to burn, stick handle to burn, pass to burn. He's just got all the skills, and then you put him in the hands of a guy who already knows how to use them, and it's deadly.
Trying to hit Murphy on the outside there. Bill Ford with the check behind. Another check, and he's just clearing everyone out. Larmer, 20 seconds remaining. Back to Roenick to Larmer. And a one-timer and turned away. Sheldove is going to clear this to Cicerelli, and no time to finish that one off. 4-0 into the third period.
It feels like Scratch just needs a goal, even if not for this game, for the next one, right? Like something that says I can do this. I have before, and I can do it again.
When you chip away at the armor in one spot, it opens things for the other side, and there it is.
There it is. All right.
Cicerelli getting on the board of the apple from Fedorov at, let's say that's 18 seconds in the third.
So now we're going to get close to the third period boost time, as long as, of course, takes a penalty. But again, Scribe's been the most dangerous man on the PK.
We'll see the Russian going into the box for 2, presuming no goals are scored by Detroit in that time.
You expect more out of your Selke winners. That's coffee for essentially the game, unless Scribe gets to overtime. So Chasen can push it up, same weight as Coffee. He's got a good stick. Konstantinov he's all right. He fits.
All right, and we have our decision.
Well, it's a good play. You gotta keep a lightweight out there. We need a lightweight presence. Steve Smith's going to the box, so now same with Chicago. It's all lightweights out there now.
Would Dallas Drake have any impact on any of these lines?
Maybe. Oh well, I think Larmer just played it. Or was it That was Chelly.
See Rutu on the mice, maybe?
It was Chelly. So.
Ooh.
So now he's going with either that's the fire hydrant that hits like a Mack truck and Cam Russell. I mean, Drake could, but AJ isn't doing anything with Larmer. It's not like Larmer's the one tearing him up, right? It's
right.
JR, and Drake isn't stopping JR. So you got to keep as much skill on the ice as possible to try to combat it by scoring your own goals, but he just can't score.
Schmidt, I thought it was one of the wingers that got hurt. because he had the icon on him for a second. So here we go. Shot turned away, picked up. Roenick has it. Now Cicerelli the other way. He's getting harassed. Larmer, poke checks taken down by Lidstrom.
Scribe finally starting to push it up.
And there it is. EA Specials working for both players.
Well, finally, Scribe started pushing forward.
You got to go for broke. I mean, at this point, you can't. You got to be willing to take risks.
Yep. He's got the time, right? He's especially with the PK, so he's not going to have that defensive awareness. It's just
Now you got to pick this puck up and oh boy, Casera. What the? How did that get past me? Goal.
Wow.
5-2 here
Sarah
in game 2.
Larmer. I mean, it's just he's
You get a point. You get a point. Everyone gets a point.
yeah. Like before, right? If Steve Smith's hitting one-timers on you in the slot, then you've got there's just what are you going to do? It's gotta hit.
Well, winning is probably not on that list.
No, I don't think so.
Konstantinov with a chance. No go. Lidstrom picks up the mess. Getting harassed, puts it on. And time just an issue here.
Yeah, I mean it's
If you can get one, maybe you can get something off the face-off and then make it interesting in the final minute.
and that's the question. Can he? And
Belfour in a perfect position there.
I mean, you got to score this one, right?
There it is. Okay, now you have your chance.
Yeah, but now you've got what 20 seconds or so to score.
You have
this
to win
one?
this face-off.
Yeah, and you got to score in 20 seconds. And the problem is you can't bum rush it. And there's no one better at dump and chase than AJ there.
Well, if it wasn't decided before, now it is.
Yeah. All right, so let's just 6 whatever at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you go with your scribe because AJ gets right of tier choice. So, and he gets essentially 3 games to close him out. So we can get into the weird section, right? He can call tier 6 if he really wants to get it down to that level.
You just try to put one game together and see what happens. That's
Yep, one game at a
it's-
time. That's all you can do, right?
I know it's cliche, but what else can you do?
Yeah, that's all you really can do. Is
Well, that wraps up that game. 7-3 after that garbage goal at the end. AJ up 2 games, 2 none. And if he gets one more, this tournament is over. So those of you wondering, in the background, we have Lord Manley's Cup, the original, which will be hoisted in victory by the winner of this tournament. And then the smaller version goes with the winner. Something that can be taken apart by TSA and not destroyed.
You didn't go tier 6, you went 5?
oh, he's got the Islanders. Okay. So Scribes Islanders, AJ's Hartford.
Okay. Going down with Turgeon.
Well, it ends up in the again. This is one of those things that is good about this tournament in terms of you gotta pick and choose. There's a strategy, right? There's a meta game about what teams you can and can't use. So in this instance, Scribe gets caught, right? Scribe has just the Islanders to go. So AJ can back him into that corner and say, all right, well, you have to be the Islanders now. Whether you like them or not, you're stuck with them.
Right.
So that's where it becomes an interesting look at what's going on, right? It's the Islanders. Not much changing. You know what you're doing. You're putting Hogue somewhere. You're putting Thomas somewhere. You're putting Turgeon in the middle. You're going to try to control the game, get one-timers.
See if Curvers makes the lineup.
So AJ going with a semi-traditional Bert Zalapsky look.
You have the weight bugger Terry Yake in there. We'll see if you have a teriyaki special 3 hat trick.
Well, it's the clone of Terry Yake, right? He's in 2 places at once. He's hanging out in L.A. and Anaheim.
I got a double assist today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Was it what clones did you get on the old double?
Is Corbett still here? You might remember.
Yeah, I saw him in the camera.
Who was the double assist from? What's that?
The beer league is more prestigious.
Oh,
Yeah, Schmidt.
Vincent Dompus.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry, the sound bouncing around everywhere. My old man ears aren't keeping up.
That's fine. We're all old. So Curvers makes the cut, but not, and Kasperitis, but no Makarov. And then you do the Hogue. You put Hogue where you want Hogue. So here we go.
Game 3. And sorry, Scribe is 0-2, not 0-1. I'll fix that since you can still see what's going on when I do that.
Yeah.
And there's a goal early. Sanderson assisted by Verbeek. And Sean Burke getting in the score column there. It's 1-0 Angry Jane.
So Scribe going with Hogue in the middle. It's an interesting look at it because if Hogue's in the middle, you've got a kind of a fatso on a wing. But against that lateral thing, right, you're hoping Burke can't control things from the wing coming in. But the problem is you've got a fatso on the wing.
Kasperitis buying time here in neutral zone ice, defeats Turgeon, who takes the zone, and a slap turned away by Burke. Hogue can't get underneath the Verbeek pass, and an EA special, and Sanderson finishes the deal.
So that's where you get caught, right? The winger is Turgeon is not as quick as Verbeek in a straight line. And they actually probably are at the same 4.4 speed, 4.3 speed, but you just get an advantage there.
Benoit Hogue. Poke checked, and now Verbeek to Sanderson. And wow, pipes it, man. You don't want to be down 3-0 in this matchup.
No, you don't.
Curvers can't get to it. Verbeek, what's he going to do? Lets it go. Nice positioning.
Just right behind you.
Kasperitis intercepted by Zalapski. Nylander. And he clears the puck, bouncing off of Burke. A rebound, a put back, and almost in his own net. Nylander. Intercepted by Thomas to Turgeon to Hogue. Bounces it off the... I'm not sure if there's a pass shot attempt.
That was a pass shot attempt. He just couldn't get the backhand set up.
Darius Kasperitis.
When you love right-handers as much as Scribe does, it is a little tougher to set up those pass shots with the left-hander because you don't get as much practice.
You know, today is the first time you and I have shared a mic mixer together.
Yeah.
And I'm amazed at you. And there's a goal from Turgeon. So we're 2-1. Islanders get on the board. Curvers and Hogue there. I'm just impressed with your overall knowledge of the game, considering just how little time you have from a year standpoint on it.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing, right? That's the first thing you learn in Tecmo is you better know everyone. You can't go into a game without knowing who all the guys are, and so it's just a habit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just got to get the habit down, and then. And I religiously read Building Lines with AJ. It's well written.
That's where you go instead of going to church on Sundays.
Oh yeah. That in the draft league is always fun, right? I always like those, especially like in Tech, like HSTL and Tecmo.
Sure.
Same thing here, like getting a Genesis draft league, getting a SNES draft league, just getting an idea of who the players are, because you can pick players. You're like, oh, this is great. But back to the actual action. The reason we're all here, not to listen to me yammer on.
I love HSTL. If I had more time, I'd still be in it. I think I think it's Drake who runs that site, right? And then obviously the Hoff, and then you've got the 2K side of it, which is inspired by that. So a lot of good things in Tecmo land, and a lot of good things in NHL94 land. In fact, go to NHL94online.com if you're not an online player. You want to figure out how you can play one another in this wonderful game. That's where you start, NHL94online.com. Now back to the action. And a really nice backdoor. This Nylander can't finish the deal. Healy can't get a hold of it. Kasperitis now to Hogue. AG up 2-0 here, and there's a Sanderson goal extending the lead by 2. There's a hat trick assisted by Burke, who has his third apple.
And I think Healy, Scribe was waiting for more pass shot. You take him early, try to move out of the way, and then AG just waited and just went straight backhand deep.
Thomas, Hogue, Turgeon, waiting, shot. Wow, nice manual goaltending there. You just don't expect Burke to get across in time.
No, but you also don't expect the manual player to grab it, right? If you're AJ, you should be taking a defender to hit her shot, and he's like, nope, I'm going to take the goalie because clearly the pass is going around the horn, and he just goes and grabs Burke. Smart play. It's that second level, right? Like guys like you and I, we know where the danger is, but we don't know which guy to pick. AJ knows which guy to pick. Like,
It's amazing.
it's the most efficient use, right? The most efficient ways to grab Burke and bring him across.
Healy. Trying to score, I guess. That one. That'd have been an interesting 5-shot or 5-hole goal there.
All right, so Turgeon's going to the box, so probably Thomas is going to have to be at the center at this point. Unless AJ scores right here, which is entirely
Is
possible.
Volek even an option?
Potentially, you got to put somebody.
Yeah, right.
Like at this point.
Nice to see Castles on the ice and as the X factor there.
It's
Couldn't.
Hogue. So Hogue's going to stay no matter what.
Okay.
Thomas is in the box. There was I don't think the mics picked it up, but there was an audible scribe groan.
Oh.
Just irritation at getting the penalty, not able to he's not making any headway. We've all been there, right? It's
Sure.
just frustrating.
You know, Scribe has it in him. You know, I know that he has the ability to win, to beat the man, and sometimes.
Well, here's one of the things that I don't think is said, and this is one of the reasons why live tournaments are awesome, is that it's different, right?
Mhm.
You're not comfortable. You're not sitting in your home. You're not sitting in your office. You're not sitting on your system. You're not right. Like you're next to the guy, and that's tough because you can see him. You can see what he's doing. You can see how he's feeling. Like it brings a good element to the game. Like it's fun.
We had hours and hours and hours of Dan K and Segathon and Sammy Smith screaming.
Yeah.
Now, if you think you can play at home, come and do that and see if you can
Oh yeah.
score.
Yeah. Well, it's little things, right? Like I was playing DPS and I was pulling the goalie because I was down 1. And I paused, but I turned to him like, I'm pausing to pull the goalie because, right, like he's there. He's like, no, I get what you're doing. You don't need to tell me. But it was just one of those things like, oh, the guys there should be polite.
That was beautiful.
That was a great setup. Thank you, Scribe, for actually entertaining the audience. That was really nice. That was a good triangle. Actually, that was
Angry J.
Thanks, AJ. Sorry, Scribe. I'm just going to listen back to this and say I really hate that guy for not knowing what team I am. It was a great setup.
I mean, I don't know if there was a human that could have resisted that from half. That was just beautiful.
Yeah, you can see AJ, the angles that he sees. I wish we all could see them.
Just start calling him Neil.
Yeah, Scribe's stuck now. I mean, he can't. AJ's limiting him. I would imagine he's probably got 7 shots total this entire game.
There's just not a whole. The defensive pressure from the Whale has been tremendous.
Yeah. And he's able to break ahead, and then even then, the forecheck. There's Sanderson on a perfect forecheck. It's just wasting time. Like, there's no time. That it's now done. It's done. Doesn't matter what happens now. He can chip it. He can keep scoring. Doesn't matter. Game's over.
Well, there's your
Adam
proverbial Dagger, I guess. Yeah, you want to get him on the score sheet.
Yeah, he's done the work. Get the man a point. He's done the defensive work.
Well, I want to say thank you for your contributions before, during, and after today. You're a tremendous asset, and I'm glad we've finally get to meet in person.
Yeah, good times. Thanks for hosting this, man. It's been great.
It's been great. Guys, let's give it up for AJ and for Scribe. What a great tournament for both these guys.
AJ won the guys a long time. That was awesome.
Well, guys, we're going to present the trophy, and we're going to go offline. But thank you so much for following us all day long here. And you guys make it a great evening. Your champion, Angry J93. This is Trojan signing off.